Greetings and salutations, I'm Zook, your lovable Dungeon Master, and welcome to Geeks Anonymous. I'm joined here today with Kaz, Fool, Biscuit, Moonbot, Ghost, and Dolphy. I did it, yay. And we're playing Dungeons & Dragons. Before we get into that, though, we do have a few announcements to go over. All of the music you will be hearing today is from Kevin McLeod's Incompetech. Go to incompetech.com for his royalty-free music. We are Hero Forge affiliates. You can go to the link below and make yourself a Hero Forge miniature, and if you do so, you're helping support the channel directly. We are also Darkheim merchants for Rocket Pig Games. If you want to check out their line of miniatures and 3D printing models, you can go to our Discord, which is also linked below, and join that. We are still doing a giveaway for Lofi from last month's game. So if you want a chance to win that, I'm going to magically make it appear on the screen for YouTube. Sorry, Twitch. And if you want this bad boy, then just go ahead and join the Discord and find out how to win that. And the last thing is, of course, our resident Power Biscuit has a streaming channel. When do you stream?
Ooh, my schedule has been really weird lately, but I'm planning on streaming tomorrow night around 5 p.m.
Perfect. All right. Excellent. And I think that's all of the announcements for today. So, normally I would have everyone someone do a recap. However, we're not doing it that way this time. Let me put some mood music on.
It knows what it did.
All right. Ava, we begin with you. Yes. So, last we left off, there was an incident that caused all of your characters to appear in one location with a massive, almost like doomsday-level event going on. You're not sure, at least in this vicinity, with craters and pockmarks and just devastation left in its wake. What once was a beautiful forest has been decimated. After the battle, you saw some mysterious mushrooms, and you decided, hey, let's try it.
That's right, I did.
So,
oh boy.
So everything, was going normal, and everyone was talking, and it was like, nothing was really happening. You thought maybe they were just weird, glowy mushrooms.
Mm-hmm.
However, then you hear your new sprite friend say to you, you realize, why are we just standing here talking? And you hear your sprite friend go, well, we're walking and talking. And you're like, no, we're not. But then you look down, and your feet aren't moving. Instead, the ground below you seems to be terraforming to your new surroundings. So it's like you're sliding on this platform as you go through. The trees begin to weave almost like tentacles in the air, and they kind of look at you for a moment as you're traveling through.
They're my friends.
The moisture in the air begins to crystallize and almost form snowflakes, which fall upwards as you continue to go forward. And it's like everything begins trailing as you're just kind of walking through. And now you are actually walking. You can feel your limbs, one by one, gain control of your motor functions. And you're still kind of walking around a little bit weird. However, then you see a faint glow on the back of your hand, and it begins to itch. What do you do?
Bite it.
I mean, that's my first response too. I guess I'm gonna scratch it.
Hey, you begin scratching it and scratching and scratching, and then you see a flutter come from underneath the skin. It's like something's underneath it. Something crawling.
I don't like that at all. What? I don't like that at all.
You scratch a little bit more, and then just a wing flips out of your hand. This little insectoid wing, and then another one, and then you see a head kind of wiggle its way out, and it's got like little
This
munchers.
is how I'm getting my friends.
And then it crawls out.
They're gonna crawl out from under my flesh. Okay, cool. Cool. Love that.
You're tripping right now. It's not usually how it goes, but you're on shrooms.
Thanks, I hate it.
And then you see another one materialize, like out of the snowflakes. And another one from the clouds. And they all just kind of coalesce. And you see a swarm of locusts that just kind of begin going around you. And that's when you all begin seeing her glow. And this like immaterial light is circling around her. And she's walking around just kind of looking at her surroundings. She's obviously high, but she's giving off
stoned as fuck.
actual light at this point.
Something's up with our ranger.
Then you see the light begin to manifest into actual locusts. And they cover her body, just kind of walking all over her, just, just
Friends.
friends.
They're friend-shaped.
Yeah. And then one flutters away, and then they all just kind of get up, and then they disappear.
I'm privately glad that I didn't eat the slice that I cut off those mushrooms.
Have you always been able to glow like that?
I'm glowing?
When
I'll take that as a no.
Bismuth speaks, there's a resonance behind it, like a as he's speaking. It's distorting the sound, just everything around you. You can almost see the words forming. It's very bizarre. That's when you continue walking for the day. Things are mainly normal in those regards, like the same trip keeps going. However, you take a step into a threshold, and when you look down, your leg is no longer the same size. It is the size of a child. You look at your hand, and you are now a child. As you walk in, you're basically crossing the threshold and looking outside, and you see nothing but green flames everywhere. And you're reminded of a very horrible event from your past, and just decimation, dead bodies, flames, just burning everyone around you, death crying. It's something that you try. There is something that you try to forget, and you can see involuntary tears just streaking down your eyes. At this point, all of you have arrived at Hillcrest, at the decimation of what you see before you, the ruined buildings, the toppled over trees, the dead bodies in the streets. However, there is only one thing that is left standing.
Ooh.
Oh, that came out
lovely.
nicely.
So no wonder it ate your paintbrush.
That's
Yeah,
beautiful.
It literally ate my paintbrush.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, well done. That's gorgeous.
Thank you.
Oh.
Now, how big is Hillcrest? Is it a town, city, metropolis?
It was Metropolis. It had about 100,000 people or so.
Ooh.
I should have made you roll history for that, but you guys have been there, so that's fine. Please repeat.
At least 3 of us.
Yeah.
3 of us were just there.
Yes,
Yeah.
3 of you were just there. Okay, so you arrive at the decimation of the city. You see the tavern, and you can hear raised voices on the inside. What do you do?
This isn't normal, right? No, very much not. What happened here?
Well, judging by the craters, an explosion. A lot of explosions.
Do we see fire or any evidence of, like, a fireball or a meteor, or is there, like, lava or...
There's definite evidence of burning. There's sulfur in the air. There are still some parts of the city that are on fire. This place has mostly gone out by this time, mostly because it's consumed most of the wildlife already. But yes, there was definitely explosions or something hit with a very powerful, very high impact several meteors or something fell. You're getting the idea that this, the sky fell.
And is the inn the one that we were in? Those of us that were in Hillcrest?
Who was staying at the Thistle Creek? I think only one person was at the Thistle Creek. I think you... Did anybody write down the inn they were at?
No, let me check my notes.
Because I know it's
No.
you three were in Hillcrest, right?
Yeah, I was in Hillcrest, but...
I have a feeling you would have probably been at the Castello Armando Inn, which is kind of more hoity-toity. So it feels like it would be more...
Yeah, because I remember you saying it was one of the cheaper ones that I could get to.
The Thistle Creek?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you were in Thistle Creek, okay. Where were you, Bismuth? Did you write it down? Okay, so it doesn't matter then. We'll just, unnamed cavern that is probably gone now.
Raider number 72.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay. Alright, so, you do hear some voices on the inside. With your passive perception of 19, you can definitely hear there is some arguing going on inside. If anybody would like to roll active perception to try to hear and make out and discern what the conversation's about, you may do so.
Guess we'll try.
16. By the way, 16, not 19.
Okay. Oh, 16. Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was 19. Okay.
Not yet.
Okay. That's going to change something.
Give it time.
I'm trained in perception.
Like I said, yeah.
Yes.
I got a 21.
21.
I gotta know.
Sorry.
I got a 3. Roll the 2.
Ooh, 21.
21?
I rolled a 3 for a total of 6.
21.
I rolled a 19. And
Okay. What did you get?
I'm way too distracted by everything going on.
Fair enough. Okay.
19.
Does anyone who rolled above a 15 speak Halfling?
I do not know.
No.
It is in Halfling. But it's starting to streak into Common. Like, you can kind of hear them going back and forth and then realizing that they're kind of in a public situation. And and they're kind of going back and forth, and they realize they're being rude and speaking in Halfling, so they continue their conversation in Common, and basically, you gotta let me out of here. I can't breathe in here. You gotta let me out. It's like, no one's going anywhere. We don't know what's going on out there. There could still be something happening. You could go out there and get fried for all you know. I ain't getting out of here. No, open up the goddamn door, woman! And then you hear, you want me to open up? You want to get out of this fucking cavern? Here you go! And then you hear, as you see a halfling get thrown out the window. But as you hear the cacophony of the shattering glass, all of the glass shards are floating in the air, just hovering, and then they all go right back into place. There isn't a crack. No, the halfling has been ejected. And then you hear, God damn it, Finn! And then he just stops and stares at the decimation that was once his home. What do you guys do?
Wander over.
Hi!
Yeah, I'm gonna follow the group as they approach.
You see him reach for a blade at his side and just kind of holds it.
Hi, you're short.
He's just not sure what to do.
Put the toy away. If we were here to hurt you, you'd be dead already.
Make an intimidation check. I'll give you the advantage because he's fucking not.
Freaked.
He is freaked to shit right now.
Go say D20 for that.
Yes, occasionally you do roll a D20 in D&D.
I'm in.
22?
Yeah, you see him just kind of. Ting!
Well, thank you for
Well,
being
congratulations,
reasonable.
you are smarter than 90% of people I've met in my life.
He just kind of looks at all of your blades. Yeah, well, I'm outnumbered.
So then you realize that there's no point in fighting. Perhaps
So-
we should talk instead.
What the hell happened?
I thought maybe you'd know. You're not dead.
Well,
Well,
we just got here.
Hi.
okay.
You're only mostly dead.
You're alive enough.
All right. Well, the name's Bo. And this was Hillcrest. And you just see him looking. And you see him he takes off.
Bye-bye.
Well, it seems we'll get no answers from that one. Though given the circumstances, I can't say I blame him.
Look, did he leave his weapon behind?
What's that? Yeah, he left it on the ground. It's just a simple dagger. Okay. Right, you can go ahead and write down that you have a dagger.
Waste not, want not.
Yeah.
Yep. 1d4 damage.
Waste not, get encumbered.
You get a writing utensil on you, sweetie?
Yeah.
Funny you say that.
Oh no.
I can't believe I didn't bring
dagger
a
that
writing utensil.
Broke. He's back.
You can use my special planner pens.
Okay. Danke.
Mhm.
Okay. All right.
I still have one more kind of encumbrance.
Yeah, that's a big mood. I think a dagger would actually slow me down.
Oh, no, too heavy.
Yeah.
Hi, monster.
I am many things, but not strong.
Okay. So, Bo walks off in a random direction. Looks like he's just trying to look for whatever he can find at this point. The window is closed. The door is closed. You can hear some voices inside. They're much more muffled now. Now that the loudmouth has been ejected. So.
Can we see if anyone's like looking at us through the windows?
You can see several faces are looking at you. Halflings mostly, a few dwarves. There's like an elf or so. I mean,
I'm gonna knock on the door.
Several people are just looking at the, out the windows at this point as you walk up and you hear a voice. No vacancy.
Huh.
This man actually goes to his pocket for a second. I got a room key!
You got a what?
A room key.
You've got a room key?
I need to return this.
Name?
Horatio.
Horatio? You lived? You hear... Because you know Finny. You were hired by Finny to play at her tavern.
Finny! Good to see you're not a spear on the ground.
And then she just stops. And just stares at the decimation of her home.
Yeah, I have that effect sometimes.
I don't think it's you she's looking at.
I think it's the holes and dead bodies. Or more
Right.
dead bodies.
Everybody,
The
get some
non-moving
air.
ones.
Seems to be safe. Keep the children inside. Please. You see a few people begin to trickle out of the inn, and they become exceedingly aware of the current situation. The children you see a few of them are trying to peek out, but they're being covered up and pushed back into the tavern.
I kind of look behind us at the ruins. Do we see any signs of movement?
Make a perception check.
I got a 13.
Not outside. There are, you can hear several sounds of pain coming from inside, and there is most definitely the smell of fresh blood in the air. Yeah.
Well, I've definitely picked up on that. I'm just kind of quietly pretending I don't, though.
Definitely injured inside. You can definitely hear pain, and with your passive perception, you would as well.
Okay.
Is someone hurt?
I'd say very many people are hurt.
Finny just kind of snaps back into reality. Are any of you doctors, healers, alchemists?
I can heal.
Beggars can't be choosers.
Heal?
Come in. All of you, come in.
Chance of it explode if I try.
Okay. So do you all head into
Inside
Yep.
the inn. Yes.
in the end? Okay. All right. You see several people. There are probably close to maybe 20 to 40 people in this tavern altogether. It's hard to judge with how the different floors are and whatnot. In this room alone, there's probably about 20 people. Some of them are in stages of banged up, but most of them look okay for the most part. Like some shattering of glass. Looks like from outside sources or whatever. They've made the kitchen area into the makeshift inn, or rather the makeshift hospital.
Triage.
Triage. Thank you. Fuck. I work at a fucking hospital. I couldn't think of the word triage. Thank you. So
Time for meatball
because
surgery.
they keep the kitchen the most clean, so they figure it's the most sterile. And you can hear some of the pain and agony coming from within there.
Oh dear.
Okay.
I start wandering off that way.
You go in that direction. You see a couple people give you a look as you pass by, but then they kind of get distracted by the motley crew that walks in. You hear a couple muffled voices and hushed conversations. If anyone would like to make an active perception check, you may do so.
Well, it's plus 10 for an at 20, right?
Yes, it is.
31.
Of 5.
5? Okay.
I didn't.
Okay.
Just
Oof.
Yeah, you're
8.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Well,
matter.
it was a nat 1 and
18.
then plus.
18. The 18, with the 18, you kind of get this sort of like they're sneering at you, jeering, they're suspicious. You, however, get more of the conversation. They're probably adventurers. If it weren't for them all over the place screwing up this world everywhere, we wouldn't be having calamities every other year.
Horatio's slowly going to turn to them. Stare them dead in the eye. Are you questioning my honor, sir?
Only a die 30.
Hey.
Let's see who says this.
11.
Because there's a lot of things you can accuse a Fae of. Causing calamity that they did not cause is not one of them.
So you look at this man, and he's probably about 6'2" or so, very muscular. He's wearing half plate, and I love that you rolled this guy. And you see an emblem, a very familiar emblem to everyone. It is the symbol of talk. He is probably some sort of official on leave right now. And he just looks at you.
Yeah, he looks dead in the eye. Are you questioning my honor?
Ruffians don't have honor.
No, good thing I'm not one then.
Just kind of
I'm a
gives you a
Fae.
look. Goes back to his
You
drink.
ignorant son of a...
And he just sips his drink.
Gotta check something real quick.
Uh-oh. While this is happening, so you wander into the triage center. Okay, you see several people are laying down in the kitchen at this point. Each one has been given the best accommodations they could. Their heads are being laid on rice bags, and they have burlap sacks that they're all laying on. There are a total of 12 injured people, or people that are complaining of injuries.
I could do that with 2 prayers of healing. 6 people each.
Okay.
It would just take me 20 minutes.
What do you do?
Walk in. Hi, I'm Zala.
Everyone just kind of give me a basic charisma check. At the disadvantage because you're undead.
I'm gonna say I trailed after her, telling myself that I'm just curious about her and what she wants to do, but it's a little blunt.
10.
10. Okay. People are kind of like jostled that, but they're hurt and they're like, okay, whatever. And you walk in behind, and that's when you get hit with the smell. of this room. Go ahead and make me a wisdom saving throw.
Anything I'm very much not good at. A big fat 0.
A modified 0?
I rolled a 2 and I have a negative 2.
Oh no!
You feel your teeth.
Yeah. Oops. I'm an idiot.
I mean, in your defense, so am I, because I'm about to do something really stupid.
You luckily ate yesterday.
Okay, that'll make things a little easier.
But you can make a conscious decision to get out of there now, but your teeth are showing.
Yeah, I'm gonna just kind of remove myself before I do something really dumb.
Go ahead and make a sleight of hand?
Would be
There's a
stealth. or-
Stealth? Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Whichever one's better.
Whichever one's better.
To do sleight of hand and remove myself is now.
Sure.
Pick myself
Well,
up
it's
and
more to
leave.
go
It's
kind
more
of like...
concealing
God,
just
the
your
dice hit me.
thing.
Yeah, I got like an 11.
It's good enough. People aren't paying.
They're going to be very distracted in a second.
Fair enough.
Because I'm going to do something very stupid.
I fully support it.
Okay, that's a natural
I don't
one.
even know what it is yet.
Natural one for the general public. No one's paying attention to you.
Fair
So it's
enough.
kind of.
Don't send me more wounded. I already need 2 spells to fix these.
So, how do you prepare this ritual? What do you do?
Okay, who's worst off?
That will require a check. Go ahead and roll medicine.
Oh, sorry. What's the name of this inn again?
The Thistle Creek Inn.
Right. 7.
7. You're really not sure. You could talk to them and
Yeah.
see who's.
Over. Are you badly injured?
All right. So go ahead and roll me a die 12. The person you go over to. Yes, you can.
The dog did not appreciate
That
my little goblin giggle.
Apparently not. Okay, so you go over and you see a dragonborn who is nursing his arm, and he's.
Are you badly
Oh
injured?
Jesus!
Hi, I'm Zala. Are you badly injured or can
What do you
wait?
think? Of course. Look at this. He shows his arm. You see the red scales of his, dragonborn arm. It burns so bad.
But like dead in the next 10 minutes bad?
Probably.
Okay. You'll be on the first list then.
Would you like to make an
Such an
insight
ominous
check,
statement.
or are you just gonna believe him? Because that's up to you.
Yeah. I'll insight it. I have a good insight.
Do I have to make a roll for that?
No, you can just do it
Nice.
if it's within range.
12.
12. Okay.
I mean, it's within 30 feet of me, so.
Who are you? What are you doing? To whom and when do you do it? Just tell me when do you do this, okay?
He's very rude, and I did not appreciate it.
Okay.
Hang on.
Oh my
Before
God.
you do that, I do have one thing planned. So, I think I know what you're doing. So I'm doing something very similar.
Do you really?
Okay. We're gonna take care of this first. Then we're gonna have the shenanigans happen.
Oh my god.
Okay. So, with a 12, he probably did hurt himself. He looks like he is suffering from burns. But I'll give you a little bit of follow-up knowledge if you're able to make either another medicine or Arcana roll.
One of the dogs has decided to lay on my foot.
I'm trained in Arcana. I'm better in medicine.
Okay.
You're a sacrifice.
That's fine.
16 medicine.
Okay. So 16 in medicine. You know that red dragonborns in particular are resistant to fire. He's over-exaggerating. He's hurt, but not that bad.
And baby.
And baby. Yeah, just do what you gotta do.
I'll get to you in a second. I need to check everybody.
All right. Well, that's going on. Okay, back at the.
So, as the fellow from Talk goes to take a drink from his drink, Horatio is going to cuss him out in Sylvan, calling him the back end of a skunk. The ignorant ass of a skunk, while casting prestidigitation to make his drink taste like sewage.
Okay. And?
Simultaneously, Mage Hand comes up and smacks him upside the back of the head. Because Ava has decided he was rude.
I was waiting for you to manifest Mage Hand. Where are you? Under which container? Where did I hide you?
Because, fun fact, you can say a lot of things about a good fellow.
Because your Mage Hand manifests differently.
Careful insulting them, though.
So,
He is still a duck.
basically, he goes and takes a sip of his drink, and then you see him go... But as he's exploding the flavor out of his mouth, the ale, gross sewage water out of his mouth, you see this swarm of locusts just appear, materialize, and it just sprays over. Roll me a die 30.
Oh, great.
They're my friends.
15.
Yes.
And Hirsch is sitting there going, wait, did I do that? Wild magic, he doesn't know.
Okay. You see it looks like the scantily clad male halfling gets, like, spat over. Oh, I have to
At this, as he's doing that, Horatius is just going to snap his fingers and clean them.
Prestidigitation again.
Of course, it takes a minute, but yeah, you basically begin snapping, and you see all the water just kind of fall off him and splash. Yeah, prestidigitation takes 1 minute, I believe, it's ritual.
No. It's
Really?
a cantrip for me. I'm a
Yeah,
sorcerer.
yeah, it's a cantrip, but
Cast
I
at
believe
will, casting time, one action.
One action?
One action.
lasts
Yeah.
a minute.
It's literally.
Lasts a minute. Okay.
Yeah, anything I flavor lasts for an hour. Anything I color lasts for an hour. Anything I soya lasts for a minute.
Oh.
But I can clean something.
It lasts for a minute. Okay, cool. So yeah, just you splash it off. It falls to the ground. I like you. And so you see him just kind of get up. He's gonna make a save. That's not a very good one. He stands up and he looks around and he tries to see who did it, but you were obviously cussing at him. And he just stares you down.
I just stares straight back, just...
Ava's just happily stoned in the corner.
You know, the locusts are a new one.
He slaps you, or attempts to, rather. He's going to attempt to slap you. What is your AC? Probably very high.
May I interrupt him?
Sure.
Like, boys, you're
I'm just going to shield him, like, in a sort of, this is not the time or place
13.
sort of way.
So you're going to basically...
Intervene and just...
You do so.
Okay.
Yeah, you just basically... Ting! With your shield. He looks at you for a moment. For reasons. And he sits.
Seriously, don't send me more wounded. I'm already...
Yeah, I might end up accidentally fixing some of the wounded.
Splashes it. He just chucks it on the ground.
I'm just watching this all unfold and kind of evaluating
Yeah.
everyone.
I'd like to go up to him and say, if you're done being such a sourpuss, you want to tell us what happened here?
What makes you think that I know what happened here? What, you see the top soldier and you decide to pick a fight?
No,
I'm picking
I'm
a
pretty
fight,
sure
I'm
it's
asking.
more the fact that you were actually here when it happened.
So is that guy. Why aren't you bothering that top soldier? Because you're fucking racist. And he gets up and he walks out.
Now someone's cranky.
Someone needs a snap.
I mean-
Grab.
No, Hershey's actually going to stop for a second. Think about this for a moment and go. I mean, most of the courts are, so yes. But,
That's fair.
I left the courts, so, maybe? I'm not sure how to answer that one. I'm not
He
sure
was,
how to
he was
insult
a
the
white privileged human.
So of course that's what he said.
Of course.
Oh.
Somebody got his give his feelings hurt.
Yeah.
The I'm real glad you issue is soiled being his mean to drink. white guys.
But he shouldn't question my honor. I mean, if I had done this, I would have taken credit for it. It was a very impressive feat, all things considered, from a destruction standpoint. Bit over the top, though, and kind of in poor taste, really. I mean, what's the point of playing a prank if everyone's dead?
No one can laugh at it.
No one learns a lesson if you kill them all.
That's a fair point.
The entire point of a fake prank is to teach someone a lesson. Not kill them, usually. There are exceptions, of course, but nothing on this scale.
Death is a good lesson.
On Sealy Court.
No, they don't let you die. Usually.
Usually.
Or at least not for a while.
Alright, so while that happened, you're going on to the next person. Go ahead and make me a die 12 roll.
Again, if he does
Why
this,
not?
he's taking credit for it.
6.
I think the city's not an easy thing to do.
You see it looks like an elven child. And she, just kind of nursing his... Oh, yeah, it's this one. Hello.
Hi, I'm Zala.
Hi. I'm Aramis.
You okay?
It hurts. But they're kind of worse off than I am. And just kind of points at a nearby person who is missing their hand.
Yep, that's definitely worse. Don't worry, I'll get to you in a sec. I just need to take care of the worst first.
Oh, okay. So you walk over to the person missing their hand. You see it is a halfling. It looks like a clean cut, sliced right off. It is bleeding.
Is the hand here?
You don't see it nearby.
Well, can't do anything about the hand, but I can stop the bleeding.
He just kind of looks away because he's expecting you to like cauterize it or some shit.
Oh, right. I forgot about this.
Yeah, I mean, I could do it.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, you divine healers would know. Well, you wouldn't because you're kind of blank slate. But
Forgot about that.
yeah, divine healers.
Kind of not common.
Oh, no, don't worry. I will get to you in a second. I just need to check everybody first.
Oh, there are you guys from talk here. Fuck.
I think I just drove most of them out. Having a dick to them.
No, there's only one talk that left.
Right, because he mentioned the other
Yeah.
one. There's no
They weren't even next to each other, so. So you go to the next person, who is a halfling, and you see her just kind of, and she looks like she's in so much pain, and she's
Not coherent, kind of. levels of
like
pain?
unwilling, not responsive. She's definitely there, but she's focused so much on her pain that she's not talking to anybody else.
So that's got to be on priority list then. Right. I just need to figure out who the top 6 are. Because that's the first no.
Okay. Meanwhile, what are you all doing?
I feel like stirring up more shit.
Specifically, what is the Dampier doing with the teeth? What are you doing?
Mostly trying not to be noticed, figuring in the chaos of everything with
Sure.
everybody deep in their own feels. If I don't get up in anyone's face, hopefully no one will notice.
Sure. Okay. Go
Is
ahead.
it day or night out? Like, how much shit am I going to be in if they see it?
It would have been probably. So it's probably early morning
Okay.
by the time you got there.
Right. So I'm just trying to keep to the shadows, or at least the less occupied parts of the inn, while still kind of keeping an ear and eye on everything.
Make me a perception check.
13.
Yeah, sure. You smell a familiar presence. Family, maybe?
Really?
Maybe. Kind of smells it. Faint.
In the room I'm in?
In
or
the inn. You're not
Mhm.
sure where, but...
And this is, what, a 2-story, 3-story?
Yeah,
Three
3-story.
story.
Yeah.
Right. Well, that's inconvenient, but guess I'm gonna go see if I'm smelling what I think I'm smelling.
Okay, so you're gonna follow the scent?
Yes.
Okay, survival check.
Let's see. Oh god, I'm probably hideous at it. Yep. Okay. Couldn't find my own ass with 2 hands and a flashlight. Oh, that's not bad. 15.
Okay, I'm reading something real quick. Okay.
Do we notice our newfound friend acting strange?
Roll an insight check versus their stealth.
Insight. Insight. I like insight.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say
17.
You can also use your like a
Interesting.
charisma-based one if you'd like,
Oh,
or like a
or-
deception. Yeah, I think if you wanted to use that one instead.
I'm just
That
gonna
means
say
you
that
have
Ava's
advantage.
too stoned.
It's your ultimate.
Well,
Fair
Which
enough.
ones?
It's
Oh,
yeah.
if I use...
She's being sneaky. So.
Oh, wow,
Yeah,
that
it's
did not do much.
I mean, it's a little bit better.
A little bit better.
If
got
I
11.
use stealth, it's a 17. If I use deception, it's like an 11.
All right,
I think
well-
the deception would be funnier.
That's up to you.
I mean, I got an 11.
Yeah.
Do you want it to be deception, or
Yeah,
do you
I'm-
want the humor like?
Well, maybe not overt,
Right,
humorous,
right.
but I'm not being as sly as I think I'm
Right,
being.
yeah.
I'll go with deception.
all right, deception
I'm trying
of
to
11.
bullshit and not doing it very well.
Yeah, you definitely see that your newfound friend is kind of
And kind of quietly slips away up
Yeah.
the stairs.
Okay.
backs away. And yeah, you do notice there's kind of a recognition in his face as well.
Okay. Doesn't seem like too much trouble right now. Just keep an ear out.
So you slip
Like-
upstairs, and you do what you just did. What are you doing during all of this? You're starting to come down from the high. It's a little groggy. You're a little drained from your experience.
But things aren't moving on their own anymore.
I actually have to walk places.
You actually have to walk places now. You're not gliding anymore. Sorry.
Oh no, use my legs.
I mean, we can
That's
fix
such
that.
a mood.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, I also could fix that, but we're being.
I know someone also has a piece of mushroom.
If you want round 2, I got it.
No, I'm good.
I'll give it to the Fae.
I just needed.
Get him stoned. Oh dear, oh dear.
I needed to
What
test
do you
out
want?
what the
I'll put it
forest
in that
That's a
tastes
good
like.
question. I guess
Fair
I'll have to see.
enough.
That is a good question, actually.
I
Well,
probably
then-
just gonna hang out.
So you're
Just
just kind of
just kinda
observing
like-
at this point?
Just
Okay.
vibe.
Yep.
I kind of want to do that next week,
Vibe.
actually.
Horatio,
hey, I'm all for it.
after you finish messing with the talk soldier, what are you doing?
Well, Truck Soldier suggested I go talk to the other one.
Fair enough.
So I'm going to walk over and be like, your buddy's an asshole. Or, well, I'm not sure if he's your buddy or not.
What? You see this
Acquaintance?
random person. He's in a similar outfit. He's got the reddish robes. He's got the logo, but he's like the insignia is completely different, stylized. He's from a different unit
Yeah, not all
entirely.
Not all people
Sorry.
talking to each
Yeah,
other.
it's like basically saying, "Oh, you're from the army. Hey, you know this guy from the Marines?"
To be fair, where my character's from, literally, if you are part of the same court, you know each other.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So to him, yeah, everybody's supposed to know each other. Maybe not friend. Coworker? Acquaintance? Douchebag who just walked out?
Can everyone give me an active perception roll?
Including me? So
Yes.
yes. Some upstairs?
Ooh, nat 20.
16.
15. 19. Why is this dice suddenly loving me? It hated me last session.
What is normally your passive?
Normally my passive. 14.
14. Okay. And can I see your
Yeah.
stats real quick?
My stats.
Oh no, my stats.
Are you still adding?
What's that?
Do is you take your skill,
Yeah.
then add another 10 to it on top of that.
Oh.
So technically you rolled a 30, plus whatever your skill is, which is terrifying.
Which would be a
sitting
plus,
on my foot.
which I have a plus 4 in.
They
So
decided
it's
mine
your
was no longer
perception,
sufficient.
So I would.
Gotcha.
Okay.
You can hear into the cosmos.
One with the universe.
You
Careful,
notice
don't let
your
her hear you.
Kenku friend, you almost didn't notice it, but you notice them tucking a quill underneath one of their feathers.
That seems redundant.
It's obviously
A
a
good place
pen.
to hide it.
A very good place to hide a pen. Okay, so with that, you went up to the other talk soldier. So yeah, you see him confused.
Right. Mortals, you guys don't have that. Sorry about that. The other fellow from talk, kind of a douchebag, about, he holds his hand up and stops
Usually
and goes,
par for the course.
really fucking tall, half plate,
Oh,
decided to talk shit, got hit.
yeah, I don't really know why.
Oh, he said I should talk to you for some reason. Well, I was wondering what the hell happened. I mean, you guys were all
And
here.
why would I know?
Because you were here, we weren't. We weren't in town.
I suppose that's fair.
Do you have any idea?
Lots of explosions, a blast of heat, a sudden flash of light, lots of breaking windows, screams, pain, agony. We were in here safe because it's a magical tavern.
Arcana check on that description real quick.
Sure, go for it.
So, 17.
17. The way he's describing it doesn't sound like things falling from the sky. It sounds like things more appearing and exploding.
Someone teleporting bombs? Oh, no.
It's definitely probably a breach between the realms that's causing,
Did someone decide to open a hole to the freaking elemental plane of fire again? Oh dear, oh dear.
He looks at you like,
Maybe the Feywild? Oh. Sorry, I'm rambling a bit.
he looks at your
Possibly
arm
the
for
Nine
a
Hells.
moment, notices it's naked. He stands up and takes a step back.
Oh, I'm not going to explode right now. I'm not even casting any magic, for God's sake.
Well, can you not cast magic over there?
Well, thank you for the information. Good day, sir. Walk away from him. Oh, before I go,
He goes back to his drink.
drop the dagger from the guy before. If you see a gnomish fellow who got thrown out, that's his knife. I want to return it to him. Or you can keep it.
Bo?
Man was smart enough. Hey, the man was smart enough when I told him if we wanted him dead, he'd be dead, to realize.
Yeah, but he was stupid enough to piss off Finny again.
Again? Man, maybe I was too quick to compliment him on his intelligence. Oh well, not my problem anymore. Good day.
Okay, so you're on to the next patient. Go ahead and make me a die 12.
11.
11. You see another halfling who is wearing a kimono.
That's why you said
It looks he definitely is not from here. He has a very thick accent when he speaks. And how can I help you?
Oh no, I'm here to help you. Are you injured?
Yes, but I will live. Please attend to the others.
Okay, you will be part of the second group then.
See a little bit of blood trickle.
Oh,
He
Jesus.
wipes.
Well, that means he has a pierced lung.
Possibly a burst esophagus.
Okay,
Yeah,
another die
possible.
12.
9.
You see a boy who is struggling to breathe right now. If he doesn't get immediate help within the next, 12 seconds, so 2 turns, he's going to die.
Do I spare the dying? I do not have spare the dying. I'm gonna use a first level slot then.
Breaking out the heels.
Breaking out the heels.
If you want to do just a quick medicine check to see if you can tell what's wrong with him,
Just thump him really hard on the chest.
13.
it's almost like you have this extra knowledge from somewheres. Go ahead and make me an advantaged roll. So go ahead and roll that again. And take whichever one was higher.
First one was high.
So the first one was higher. So as you're kind of seeing the way he's acting, you're pretty sure one of his lungs is collapsed. You've seen this before. You're not sure where. but you've handled this sort of situation before. You could probably help this this person without healing spells if you wanted to. Healing spell would be easier though. It's up to you.
Healing spell would definitely be easier and more reliable.
Mhm.
So he gets back 12 hit points.
Okay. So how do you do this? How do you approach this situation?
Oh, you're dying. And we heal.
And you just there's a pulse of light for a moment, and everyone gets perception checks to see if they can see a flash of light.
Even me, I'm probably upstairs.
Oh, I saw it.
9.
Okay,
31.
no, you're too occupied. What are you?
19.
19? Okay, yeah, you saw it.
31.
You saw it.
Were you doing passive?
Perception.
Or just...
You can roll it if you want.
14.
14, flash of light, yep. And you're out of range. What did you get?
9.
You're the only one who didn't see it.
His back was
You were
turned.
focused on something. You were focused
I was
on...
focusing on the quill.
Yeah, the quill. Yeah. You've got your friend sneaking away, and you've got a quill being hidden. What's going on here?
Hey, I
I'm
mean,
bound to miss something.
maybe there's a unattended glass of ale. You know,
Um,
just helping yourself to a sip.
It tastes like sewage.
It's
Oh,
very...
not
Mostly
that
that
one.
So it's very sudden when it happens. It's like, and you hear...
Starlight.
What's that?
Silvery starlight.
Silvery starlight, and there's almost a chime when it happens as well. You see a lot of the people are kind of like bracing themselves, like, oh God, is the sky exploding again? What's happening? And then you hear a lot of hushed voices coming from the triage center.
Would,
Maybe we'll lie.
would I know what that was? Because I can also
Yes.
do that.
Yes.
Well, and also, if I recall correctly, Zala did heal several of us
Yes.
before.
Yeah.
And so did you.
Yes.
Yes, I did.
You either made a lot of friends or a lot of enemies.
Reminds me, I gotta make a quick
Yeah.
intelligence check.
Everyone here already knows that you can heal, that both of you can
I need
heal.
to
But
see if my character actually remembers about healing in the mortal world. He doesn't remember shit.
Dang, you saw that light from upstairs.
no, you did not see the light from
I mean,
upstairs.
it'd be pretty funny, just, you know, like a wide shot of a hallway and this lamp coming up the stairwell.
Somebody freaking out.
Through the
Um,
floors.
So you did that to the teenagers.
Oh, there we go. Oh, don't worry, you're not dead yet.
I saw a woman in armor, and she almost looked like you. What was her name? You kind of get this voice, this name on the back of your tongue, and you can hear the name of Celestine.
Oh, don't worry, you just saw God.
As one does.
I mean,
What?
Yeah, the star's on it.
just about every cleric sees God at some point.
What is her name? You see several of the people are like leaning in and listening.
Oh, Celestian. Who is, I think, a he.
I thought it was a female. I'm pretty sure.
They're whatever they want to be. They're a god.
I'm pretty sure
True.
in Oryth it was female.
I want to say they're one of the odd ones where some editions they were male, some editions
She has
they
a
were
mount.
female.
Hey, Dave.
What?
Yeah, she has a mount.
Oh God.
Oh.
He. Ah, who the fuck was I thinking of? That's all right.
Well, I mean,
Well, guess what? It's a female in Oryth. Boom, motherfuckers.
Gods
For
put on gender-like clothes, you know?
Unless you have a problem with that. Do you want it to remain a he?
Oh, I don't give a crap.
Okay.
I
So
was gonna say, divine like to appear as what people prefer, so.
Yeah.
that's true. That's fair.
Turns out I'm really gay.
Depends on what time. It depends on what day of the week it is. What phase of the moon it is.
That's true.
So yeah, they're basically focused on you, and they're listening to you explain who Celestine is. Do you go into detail, or are you going to attend to the other people?
No, I
first?
have other people to attend to address
Okay.
wounds first.
Okay.
We can talk about God after people aren't dying.
Sure.
I mean,
It's harder to get a convert out of a corpse.
unbeknownst to them,
I mean,
they had a demigod amongst them for a very long time.
Mhm.
So the next person you go up to, you see he's he's just like, kind of, his eyes seem strained, and it's a gnome. He's got longish sort of ears, sporadic hair, and he looks well off. Like, he's in high merchant clothes, he's got jewelry, he looks...
He's a fancy fellow.
Yeah, he's rich. He's like, hello?
Are you dying?
Can't say I am, but, I mean, if you're gonna help, are you trying to help?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be healing
Help
everybody
the doctor.
Here. The doctor?
The doctor.
I didn't know there was a doctor.
Oh, I can't see him, but you hear a, that's me. And you look over and you see an orc, who has got one chipped fang, and he's been messed up quite a bit, but his hand looks like all tangled and like it's been crushed into something.
But it's still on.
It's still on.
Okay, I can fix
I can fix it.
Be able to help you if...
You can be part of the first set of healing.
Alright.
Actually, you're a doctor. This is good. Who's worst off so I can... Who's the top 6?
She's faking. Points at the person who was throwing a fit, Narina. The person, the halfling. She's a drug addict. She wants free alchemy.
Oh, I don't do alchemy.
I noticed. He's looking at you with this sort of, like, mysterious sort of almost jealousy, maybe? You're not sure. It's a weird emotion. So, yeah, you may start your first ritual if you'd like, because that's pretty much everybody.
10-minute cast. I will target the top 6 worst off, including the doctor, so the doctor can help with the remaining,
Okay.
I guess, 5 that one, since I also used a first level slot on the kid.
Okay. How do you do it? How do you perform your ritual?
Well, it's got a 30-foot range, 10-minute cast, so once I know where everybody is, I sit, kind of cross-legged, hands in my lap, and I really think very hard about stars and the moon.
I love how deep this all is.
When you're so nocturnal, you get powers out of it.
In the name of the moon.
There you go.
Heal you.
There you go. We get a
Solid
magical
is
girl.
Sailor Moon.
We need the fan art of that.
Oh, Hikaru would be awesome at that, actually. That would be a fantastic picture. Okay. So, as you're doing this, you see several people kind of leaning in, just kind of looking, and a lot of people, a crowd has kind of gathered by the door. You can see everybody's gathering
I
at
was
this
gonna
point.
say, if Shink sees people gathering where the light was, Shink is gonna go over there and try to...
Are you sneaking in?
No, I'm trying to keep people from going in.
Oh, okay, so you're kind of
Yeah.
playing bouncer?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and make an intimidation check for me.
Oh, okay.
Just squawk angrily and put your
I
sword
can
in
do
people's
that.
face.
Actually,
I got a new roar.
Yeah, I was gonna say, make the noise.
If I make the noise, do I get advantage?
Yes.
I'm going to quiet it down so I don't, like, disrupt the entire tavern, but... That's a cocked 20. I'm
Roll
so
it again.
sad.
That is totally cocked. Yeah.
I'm so sad. Okay, that's better. That's an 18.
18. Okay, so you just kind of do this.
And just warn
From
people to
your
back up.
beak, and people are just like.
Shink is going to stand guard for the moment because there's divine bullshit going on. We can't have that.
Okay. So as you're concentrating, your eyes are closed, so no one else sees this, but anybody else looking in the room, and I'll allow anybody except for you. You're upstairs. Sorry. As you concentrate, there begins like a light that is glowing from you, and the light actually breaks off into millions of other smaller lights, and they all flicker in the air almost like fireflies, and you see them coalesce and circle around you like Ribus does around Oryth, and then you see the other moon, Obis, begin to circle around you, and both of their lights together just and every time there's a pulse, you see the skin of the people that burn just like flakes away and is repaired. You see the knits, the wounds being knit right before your eyes, the blood going back in where it belongs. Nothing's reattached, unfortunately, but everything is healed over. And everyone, go ahead and make your roll to see how the first...
14 hit points to 6.
All of them are fully healed. All of them are fully healed. The doctor quickly, like he sees his hand go...
Well, that's disturbing.
And he gets to work. And he starts helping you with the next batch. And I'll just let you roll. The same thing happens again. You can just roll the...
15 this time.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a performance roll at the advantage.
Go both my assaults.
What is it with healers in this world and just kind of blithely using their healing without any consideration?
Because most healers are good people.
Mm-hmm.
Because Zala blithely does whatever is right in front of her.
Oh.
Fair enough.
I say, and to be fair to Zala, she doesn't know.
Yeah.
Mine, Zinni did.
And Vinny did it anyways.
Yes.
Modified 20.
Okay.
In a much more public setting.
Yeah, everyone, even some of the people outside of their own, just for flavor, like their superficial cuts and bruises have been healed just from the light being in the proximity. Everyone just kind of is in awe and looking at you, and they no longer see an undead zombie. They see their savior.
That's hot.
And they just, you see a few of them, thank you. They actually grab your hand. They don't care. You feel the warmth from them and the appreciation. Thank you. You see a couple of them are still a little weary. But yeah, everyone in this room is now healed.
So happy.
Awesome. Yay. I'm going to give everyone an immediate checkpoint because of that.
Being level up.
That is a level up we will reserve after. We will reserve the level up so it does not interrupt the game. Okay, so at that point, upstairs, you are following the scent.
Yes.
There you are. Okay, you head up into a room. You pass a few other people that are kind of leaning up, nursing a few superficial injuries, like sore shoulders, complaining about back pains, but they're not enough to be down in the triage room.
Right.
You walk by and then you smell that familial smell coming from the door to your right. Marked room 7.
No, that's unfortunate. I'm gonna listen at the door real quick to see if I hear anyone moving.
Make an active perception check.
I got a 10.
You got a 10.
Exactly average.
You don't hear anything from the inside.
I'm probably distracted from the murmurings downstairs.
Fair enough, yeah.
Yeah. So I kind of eye the door for a second, then I sigh and basically think to myself, better get it over with. I'll open the door and go in.
Okay, you reach for the door. Locked.
Of course it is.
Of course it is.
Right.
Come on, like I'm gonna give the rogue an unlocked door?
That
Come
is
on.
That is true. I don't hear any sound of movement when the knob shakes.
With your... I'll let you do another perception check, because that other one sucked.
It's okay, this one sucked worse.
Sweet, I'll let you keep that other one. No.
Right. Screw it, I'm gonna try and open up the door.
Okay, go ahead and...
Clearly I am
Thieves'
unheard.
Tools check. So that'll be your dexterity modifier plus your proficiency bonus because you're proficient in Thieves' Tools.
Right, watch me muff this. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. 17.
17, cheap lock.
Right. Kind of roll my eyes before I open the door.
You open the door and you see someone rolled in, kind of curled into a ball, and
Do I recognize them?
you do. It is your your third cousin, Giles Archibald.
Oh, lovely.
That's a name.
Yeah.
and he's just shaking. He's more pale than usual.
Yeah.
So you see his features. He's got kind of slicked back hair. He's got just a very well trimmed goatee. Piercing blue eyes. Normally, you see his fangs are out, and he is shaking. Which you, let me send you a secret.
Ooh, secrets. I like secrets. Is he older than me or younger than me?
Younger.
Okay, lovely.
And he looks up. There's a moment where he doesn't like recognize you, but then he's Vess?
Giles, what are you doing here?
I'm hungry.
I can see that. You look a little worse than hungry, if you don't mind me saying.
I ate this morning, though.
Really? So this is new then?
You see a little bit of his tongue kind of slithers out a little bit. Yes. It's new.
Well, you seem to be in a bit of a bad situation here, then.
Just get it over with.
Really?
I've heard the stories. I know what you're here for.
Well, I'd rather not. I mean, you are family, after all.
So were all the others. Didn't stop you then.
Well, those were slightly different circumstances.
Were they?
It's not like you were there.
No. But I've heard stories.
I'm sure you have. Kind of like sighs and looks at him, just shaking. He's one of those deep pity, but also a little bit of that.
Disappointed.
No, it's more like a creeping disgust that I'm fighting down because I know what this is. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, lovely.
God, you know me. I don't want to hurt anybody else.
I know you don't. And for what it's worth, I'm sorry.
He just closes his eyes.
So I'm presuming he's asking me to...
He's basically asking you to end his life, yes.
Fair enough. I guess waste not, want not. He's on the bed, right?
Yes. Well, he's curled up in the fetal position in the corner of the room.
Okay. I kind of walk up to him, and I kind of sigh again, and then look down at him, and I'm like, Giles, I really am sorry. You probably have no reason to believe me, but you are family.
Go ahead and make me a persuasion check. Let's see if at the advantage, since you are telling your genuine truth.
Oh yeah, definitely. Let's see. What is it? That's what? Persuasion?
Yes.
Okay. No, that shit. That was slightly more shit. 11. I am kind of a sarcastic ass. There's probably a slight note of sarcasm in there, but...
Okay. Thank you. And that's his last words before...
Because I'm basically going to just kind of put my hands on either side of his arms and kind of gently get him to his feet.
Yeah, he raises. He's shaking
It's
a little
kinda
bit.
old.
His eyes are closed.
Yes. If I could help you, I would.
Sounds like you are helping.
In a way. For what it's worth, you're helping me too. And I am sorry. And then I feed.
You're gonna feed on him.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you draining him dry? Just
If he wants to die,
all right.
I'm hungry, and it's better than me eating somebody that she's trying to patch up.
Okay.
So.
You are satiated. Completely satiated. Do you have any? I don't think you have any hit points missing.
I don't believe so. Not at the moment.
Yeah.
This is mostly just a comfort thing.
So yeah, and you feel his body just kind of go limp. Your bite, it's up to the biter. Do you want this to be a pleasurable bite, or do you want them to feel it, or do you want them to have it be numb?
Well, I'm not gonna make it weird because he is family, but
Well, pleasurable could also mean comforting as well.
True.
You know.
yeah, it's more of like a familial embrace.
Yeah. Okay.
And just kind of hold him until he starts to go weak in the knees, and then when I pull back, I kind of pull him into my arms and set him on the bed.
Okay. So,
Smooth the hair from his yellow brow.
just kind of falls limp as his life escapes him. You lay him down on the ground.
And
Not on the bed.
Yeah, I kind of watch him sigh his last breath or whatever, and just inside I'm just kind of, you know that kind of thing that happens when a very unfortunate thing happens and you can't stop it, and you're like...
There's really nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, it's kind of a
Helplessness.
helpless, almost sick feeling.
Yeah. And then you see his mouth open, and like all the others, you see this black ooze just squelch onto the ground.
Yeah.
And he is lifeless. Meanwhile,
We're
what
like
you
literally
doing?
the opposite. So we
That's awesome.
I don't know. I was quite distracted by what our friend might have been. Not sure what the quill would be for, and it's kind of confused me because it doesn't seem like anything of great importance, but I'm confused. I guess I want to try looking around for anybody that catches my eye.
Sure.
Acting maybe a little weird.
Yeah, go ahead and make me a perception check.
It's not waking night.
12.
12. You see a human who is holding someone in their arms and just crying.
Does that person appear to be dead?
Roll a medicine check.
Roll for corpse.
4.
You're not sure, but they're not moving.
I want to kind of slowly and like gently make my way over and try and say hello and is everything okay? What's happened?
Stop breathing. And you see this human. He's wearing overalls. He's got light blue hair. He's greenish eyes. He's got flowers actually tucked between his behind his ear and whatnot. And he's holding his little boy in his arms. My little Augustine's not waking up. And you can see the bruises all over. It looks like he was trampled. He was trampled in the panic.
Okay. This is what we react to. Could I try to maybe calm and settle him by playing my harp?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. So you take out your harp and you just begin strumming a melody. What kind of tune?
More of like a soft sending off and just to give a little peaceful feeling and
It's like almost like a death knell or like a like a passing off ritual. I forget what it's
yes.
called. There's a specific word I can't think of. Like a eulogy in song form is almost. I can't think of the word. There's a specific one. But you take out and you begin playing your harp. Go ahead and make a performance check.
Instead of
Requiem?
Requiem, yes.
Requiem. Thank you.
I'm sitting here like,
why?
You have inspiration.
You got a 3. You can use your inspiration if you would like.
Hang on, before you do that.
Inspiration gives you advantage on a roll, and everyone starts the game off with their inspiration point. So that would allow you to re-roll that roll. Or
I don't have that yet.
you don't have that. Okay.
That's next level.
Okay.
Is one that I can use on other people instead of me.
Odds of it being better. 8.
8. You're playing a tune, and it's a tune that you've played so many times before, and it sounds okay, but there are parts where you just get choked up and you're having a hard time with a few notes, and it doesn't sound bad. It's just you're missing a few things here and there. No one would really notice unless they had an ear and knew the fucking song. You notice it because you're a performer, but it's not a bad melody.
Quick
and
question.
Everyone's kind of
Perception check to pick up on that because I'm also a TV performer.
sure.
17.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going to start accompanying him on my flute.
Bam! That means you have the help action. Go ahead and roll another die 20.
Oh, jeez. Performance is 12.
12! Alright! Hey, I take back what I said. Well, I don't take it back, but as you're kind of... It's almost like you notice him having a hard time emotionally with this song. Like, he could play this normally, and then you're like, I know this tune. And you take out, you said your flute, and you start accompanying it, and then you hear somebody else, and it helps you snap back into focus, and you both continue this duet, and I'm allowing you to roll as well. How do you roll?
So you two have performed. Does anyone else here have performed?
Technically, I'm not trained to perform. I'm trained in flute.
Ah, see.
And that is...
I'm not good at
I'm actually going to
performance. I
use
just
my
have-
Chaos Font.
I just have a part
That was a 2.
from my past.
Hey,
That's
start
a
somewhere.
24.
24. Okay, so
I should start a
with
band.
That's 20 charisma.
All right. Well,
between the 12 and 24, that's a median of, what, 18? Did I do that right?
18.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hey, I did it. Math. So, yeah, people have stopped. You see people are kind of starting to taper interest away from the celestial being and starting to more focus on this requiem that is being played. And though you're playing it for this one person, it's one of those things where everyone can kind of relate to this morning because everyone lost someone here. Everyone. So, yeah.
That is a happening dirge.
Yeah.
It's also kind of hilarious considering
That's
in
right.
Celtic mythology that
Dirge is another word that I could have accepted instead of requiem.
the creation of requiems was actually done by the Fae, specifically the Ancient.
Eva, what are you doing? You've been chilling, but that was before you saw a divine incident. You sneaked upstairs, but
It was upstairs,
Yeah,
yeah.
you snuck upstairs,
Who
and
stole
all
Joey?
this stuff going on, and then the performance as well. So after all of this happens, what's Ava doing? I know you're.
The question is,
I
does
should
she still
count
think?
that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. Does she still think she's tripping balls?
She has her legs now.
She
I
has her
do
legs
have my
back.
legs.
Yes, you do have your legs back.
Not high so much as just vibing.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's that later part of the high where you're just kind of worn out and want a nap.
Maybe have a snack.
That's a mood.
Snacks.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
I've only been thinking about it this whole time. I've been sitting here silently.
Then I will have you make a perception roll.
It's okay if Zoot didn't throw me a bone. I'd be sitting here with my dick in my hands anyway. So.
Oh my.
No.
No.
Whatever it is, no.
A DM plot
Shit,
idea.
what are you doing? Man, I'm trying. I'm trying.
I know you are.
Shink is going to continue to guard the triage area just because divine bullshit.
Okay.
Fuck it. I'll go stand with Shink.
Okay.
I am tall.
All right.
If you need food after you're high, I have rations.
So
So do I.
after the incident with your cousin, what do you do?
Well, I basically get to the top of the stairs and I kind of close my eyes for a second and just think for a second about how fucked up this is all getting. And then I just conclude after a moment that there's nothing to be done, at least not yet.
Mhm.
And I quietly make my way downstairs after, making certain I don't have blood smeared all over my face. It's so obvious.
Fair enough.
If you're doing it right, there shouldn't be any blood on you.
Well, yes, I'm no savage.
As you pass by one of the windows, I'll have you make an active perception check. We'll say you're on high alert.
Yeah. Ooh, 19.
19. You see that halfling from before running towards the Thistle Creek Inn with a purpose.
What's chasing him? Can I see it?
What did you get on the roll?
19.
19? Yeah, looks like dogs, maybe?
Right. Does it look like he's far enough ahead that he'll escape them, or is he...
Yes.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to hustle my way down the stairs the rest of the way, get to the front door, and when our halfling fellow reaches the door, I'm going to reach out, grab him, pull him in, and shut the door.
All right, so basically you hear the noise of him going up the cobblestone stairs, and he's about to reach for the door, and then you open it. Pull him in. Lycans! He just yells Lycans. Everyone may roll a history, arcana, or nature check to know what a Lycan is.
See which was my better skill.
History, Arcana, or Nature?
Yes.
Oh, I suck at all.
Arcana it is.
History,
I don't know shit.
34.
34? You got an nat 20? Nice.
Yes.
I got a
Bit of
negative
a scholar,
6.
are you?
I have a plus 0 to
Professional
all of those,
history.
but I still get an 18.
18.
18.
14.
96. Doggy!
Okay, 14. Lichen is short for lycanthropy, which is a disease that, it's werewolves. Hey, you know what werewolves are.
Tropes.
With an 18, you know that it does not contract to humanoids. It does not contract anything that is a sentient being. So you don't really have to worry about getting infected with lycanthropy. However, it is a good idea to keep them out of the range of your livestock and whatnot. So hide your sheep, hide your pets,
Hide your sheep,
dog.
hide your lamb, hide your donkey.
Yeah, exactly. Hide your donkey.
No, donkey'd probably bite its head off.
Yeah, donkeys don't fuck around.
With
Not
the
like
natural
dog
20,
shit.
lycanthropy has been a weird thing of research, and you happen to had a pretty extensive collection on lycanthropy itself, and you actually have some writings that go into back thousands of years ago when humans were actually susceptible to lycanthropy, but then something happened in talk and there was a revolutionized serum of some sort, and they basically developed a cure, a vaccine for lycanthropy. However, you have heard rumors in talk of it being contracted to humanoids.
I mean, look at
But yes, talk essentially eliminated lycanthropy in sentient beings. Okay, that is the knowledge you get. So he runs in, Lycans! And you hear another person, hide the livestock! You feel in your pocket your Icky's just like more tense than usual. Just
It's gonna be okay.
She's just gonna look out the window. What the dog doing?
okay.
He's not even a lycanthrope. He's got a negative 4. He just thinks it's a really big dog.
All right, what are you guys doing? Because they're attacking.
Is the door open?
The door is closed.
Okay,
You have closed the door. You
Is
hear
there a bar or lock?
Yeah. But you hear the "Rrrr" as you can see the dogs, and what you see is weird. Some of the dogs, have like arms that are huge, muscular, and they're almost running like apes. But they still have that bestial noise. Some of them
return to monkey.
Some of them are humanoid, and they have like burns in their chest and spiral formations. And yes, I got inspiration from black spirals. They seem like almost decayed, and then you see they're being led by this giant fucking wolf with like spines that are jetting out of its body and plates and whatnot, which is a different type of creature that you also may roll Arcana, History, or Nature for.
Oh shit.
I got a 13.
I do not recognize that dog.
33.
What were the rolls again?
Arcana, History, or Nature, I believe.
Okay, nature at least gives me a +1 because I'm proficient.
So I don't know what a lycanthropy is, but I know what the fuck this is.
That's a 19.
And if I think it is, I'm gonna laugh. And my character knowing what it
It
is.
just means you've never heard of it, but you have seen it.
It's a dire creature.
Nice.
Okay, I thought it was a Bargus for a second. Which again, I would laugh because
varying levels of lycanthropy.
Varying levels of lycanthropy, yes. Well, and a dire creature, but probably infected with lycanthropy as well.
I can.
Oh yeah, no, that's literally
Monkey wolves.
Werewolf.
Their castle.
Silverback werewolf.
Like I said, the werewolves have returned to monkey.
They have returned. Let me get some battle music.
I got a 19 on the nature check, by the way.
Okay.
I got an 11.
Anyone who got over a 15 knows what a dire is. Fuck it, 10. Everyone knows what a dire is. Anyone who got over a 10.
Did I get anything interesting with the 33?
A 33, yes, you know quite a bit about the experimentations, and basically dire creatures are humans' faults. Yeah.
That's you guys' faults.
Same person that created dire creatures is the same person that they hold responsible for owl bears.
I like the owlbear more personally.
Yeah.
Nice chaotic mesh.
I hear he's a root.
Am I the only human here? I think I am the only human in this party.
I think you are.
And you're dead.
Yeah, you don't
Do you
count.
really count?
Technically, yes.
Aww.
Yeah.
Aww.
She can still use magic items that are only usable by humans.
That's
Oh,
true.
Okay.
Rights for the dead today.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
let's
pretty
start
sure
thinking.
anybody in the triage center would go on a holy war for right now, so
Mm.
things are looking up.
Where I just expended most of my spells.
Ready before combat.
Right before
Yeah, we're just gonna look over. Look over to the halfling with back out there. That's a dire wolf.
Yes, and those
Shit.
are lycan. Werewolves.
Okay.
Angry dog, gotcha.
So initiative.
Initiative. The fuck am I doing? I don't know.
This is my initiative.
Oh, yeah.
-1.
15.
Wrong one. Sorry.
That was 7.
Oh, so close.
Where is initiative on this?
It's your dex.
Not always.
It
There
can
are
have-
ways to
yeah.
actually have more.
Well, that's
There are
true.
feats and stuff that can.
It-
There's also a few racial features.
That's true.
That's fair, that's fair.
I ain't going nowhere.
You're just peering out the window going.
I got a 4.
"Ooh."
Again, I'm trying to figure out what the hell a lycanthrope is.
Ismet, Zala, Ves, Ava. Shink, what did you get?
15.
15. Horatio, what did you get?
4.
Bismuth,
7.
Zala,
6.
Ves,
13.
Ava.
Oh, 3 of
24.
us.
Holy shit. Ava,
Zoomies.
it is your turn as you see basically Vess at the door grab a freaking halfling, yank him in, close. What do you do?
Well, I mean, we're inside.
You are inside.
They are outside.
Yes.
Currently, there's not much for me to do other than pull my bow and just kind of
Ready in action,
ready
basically?
in action.
Okay, so you're going to ready in action with the stipulation if something comes through, you're going to shoot it.
Yes,
Fair
I'm going. If something comes through,
gonna
I'm going to
miss.
shoot it and infect said arrows
I
with
just realized
oh shit, what's that spell called?
Chaos
Hail of
magic.
Thorns.
Very nice. Okay.
Because I used
Do the lichens look like they're on trajectory to crash into the door?
Yes.
Lovely.
Oh, they're going straight for where Bo was. That was their target. They have a
because,
freight drive kicking in.
Once he was in, I let go of his shirt.
Yep.
But I haven't moved yet, so they might just knock me
Oh,
right over. So.
okay.
I mean, you're probably racing the door if you just put the bar in.
That's what I'm saying. Is I'm pretty much standing right in front of where the door was.
Shink, it is your turn.
Well, Shink is going to push the squishy vampire out of the way
Much appreciated.
and brace with the shield and prepare to attack whatever doggo happens to come through that door first.
Okay, so you're basically waiting at the door with your
Yep.
shields ready. Okay. Another ready to action, and that makes it Vessa's turn.
I am going to adjust my position so that I'm standing behind the helpful bird. And I am going to hold my action until they either come through the door, crash into them, or whatnot.
Okay. And for those of you who don't know, because I realize that ready actions have gotten confusing in 5th edition. The way that ready actions work is you ready an action with a condition, and if that condition triggers, you can use your reaction to do that. So basically, your trigger is if you see an enemy, you're allowed to shoot it with your reaction, but it's going to take your reaction to do so. Okay, so
I'm going to draw my sword and wand.
Perfect. So we've got 3 readied actions, and that means it is... Yeah, they were supposed to go last one. That's all right. All right, so... Yeah, the first 3 are in range. Let me,
Yeah.
scooch a little bit. If you guys want to help me move them up, you may.
Like, here, sure.
Yeah, they're all gonna single file. One's gonna circle over here.
We're gonna move the doggos up.
Yep, the dog goes up.
Man, it's the Tarrasque.
I mean, it is the dog was
The Tarrasque of dogs.
Is he grumpy enough for it?
Aw, poor baby.
Okay, so 3 attacks on the door. Sturdy door. But it is starting to. You see, as it slams in, you see one of the other lichens smashes the window, but it from the.
That's right, you're still standing in the window. Aha to you too, sir!
Does the glass go back like
Yes.
earlier? Ah! They're not coming in the windows.
All right, so that makes it.
No, they just bodily throw themselves through.
Bismuth, is your turn.
Are there any other entrances other than the front door that they're able to get through?
There is the back door that you can see. There are all of those windows as well. You're pretty sure that they can get in through these windows. It's only a matter of time until they get in.
Okay. There's already one.
Make an
Bark at
intelligence check.
Okay.
Should roll with your D30.
That kind of hurt. 6.
6.
Is that
Okay.
intelligence?
It might be better to fight in an open area. You don't get all of the information I was going to give you,
Okay.
but it might be better to fight in an open area.
In an open area.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I mean, we're in the main room of an inn, so we're kind of in an open area.
Not with all these people around.
I'm going to shout for everybody that can fight to get ready, and anybody that can't to get out into safety, preferably upstairs.
Okay. So people, go ahead and make a persuasion check at the advantage. Or intimidation, depending on how you're doing it.
Quick question. When I fed on my cousin, does that use up one of my fanged bite? If it does, that's cool. I don't mind. I really don't.
I'm gonna say no. It was flavor.
And it was
I got a 15. I'm just gonna yell out to everybody, hey, if you can fight, get ready. If not, get to
Get
safety.
the fuck out of the way.
You hear a couple, the talk soldier unsheathes. You see a couple other
So,
people.
I'm happy to talk soldiers for once.
Right? Yeah.
This is an odd feeling.
And you see a few of the other halflings basically tend to the children, rush them upstairs, and they're listening to you at this point.
Okay.
However, the inn is still gonna be really compact with all the furniture everywhere. I will say it, you will be at the disadvantage if you're fighting in the inn because of everything that's around.
She
So it's
wasn't about
easier
to
to go
open the
outside.
door.
It would be better to fight them outside, yes.
Is there a back door that we could like scoot out, come around, and
Oh,
like,
don't
bang
worry.
on the side?
They probably won't be in front of the front door for much longer.
Oh, gosh.
I mean, technically, you could shatter through the fucking windows.
That's
They
true.
go back.
I do indeed.
Yeah, just keep shooting out the window.
That'd be yeah. If you wanted to go through, it'd be an athletic roll, not to take damage from the glass, but you could do that technically. Okay, so Bismuth, that was your turn. Do you want to ready an action just in case? Because shouting is a free action to talk.
Yeah. I'll ready an action near the window that the one of the leggings was already trying to
Okay.
get through.
All right. Okay, so that's yours. Zala, is your turn.
Who rolls the most die 20s out of all of us here? Like attacks and that kind of thing. Because I know we got a spellcaster over here who I'm not as worried about.
Let's see, fighter,
Fighter,
archer.
Yeah, I can also. I also have my babies now, which I can use once per turn.
You do. But that's mage hand, right? It's just a mage hand?
No.
Oh,
No.
no, it does other things.
My
Oh.
swarm is a separate thing.
That's awesome.
If you want, I
Let me
actually
pull
have
up
it.
their stats.
Really fucking good.
It's right here.
Oh, shit. That's awesome. All right.
Yeah. It
She
tells
was
me
sick
what
on
I
one.
can do with them.
Thank
Damn
you.
shit, wow.
Gathered Swarm.
I was gonna say, yeah, she's a summoner, and of course I've got melee and melee, so.
Melee.
You
shoot, though. And she shoots. You
Yeah.
try to get
She do
advantage when you can, so you
Yeah.
already have an advantage.
It's I can
I can-
attack
yeah,
and
I'm a
do
rogue
1d6
wizard. Don't worry about me.
piercing.
I have a
Yep.
crossbow
They
if
must
I
succeed
need
a
it. So I
strength
prefer
saving throw or be
my
knocked
armor.
back up to 15 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and at level, you can knock them prone. That's awesome.
And
Okay.
you are moved by the swarm 5 feet horizontally in a direction of your choice.
And I believe you can manifest them. Do they have to manifest within
just
you?
part
No,
of
yeah,
the-
30 feet.
That's good.
Within 30
Yeah,
feet of you. You
yeah.
can manifest them outside if you want.
So I'm just finally reading what my search can do.
But however, Zala.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
no,
are
I
you
think
doing?
the shooty, the fighty, and the fighty are the ones most likely to need the die 20 help. So I finally shuffle my way out of the kitchen.
Hi, I'm Zal.
Hi.
I might actually do this too.
It's like, okay, so this isn't so good, so blessed be.
Blessed be! And there's there's like a confetti of stars and sparkling moons.
And it's outside.
And what was that? Hero wisdom? Bless. Okay, bless. That covers all three of them, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Sweet.
Yep, 3 as a first level.
And-
I would have hit the rogue too, but I don't have any
Is that a
seconds.
+2 or is that
All
advantage?
Plus die 4
Plus die 4. Okay.
on basically all like die 20.
Nice. Yeah. So just whenever you roll a die 20, just make sure you're rolling a die 4, and then you add the results.
Okay, for
Is that a
just
one-time use?
the die to hit.
Die to hit, yes.
Attacks and saving throws.
Attacks and saving throws. Thank
And
you.
it's as long as the spell's up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Plus is
gonna-
really,
yeah.
really
Concentration. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that means
Do we have
it
to send that
is
or
Horatio's turn.
I'm assuming I can see the
Perfect.
3 that are trying to get in the door since I'm standing by the window.
Yes.
Okay, guys, what damage type do I want?
You can't go wrong with force.
Hmm.
Is force an option for that? I gotta check.
Thunder's pretty good too, but
I know Thunder's a choice.
I got thunder already.
Acid, cold, fire, lightning, poison, or thunder.
Oh, what I wouldn't give for my Zap Flat.
Yeah, well, Zinni's not here right now.
I know Zinni's not here right
Zini
now.
would be pissed.
You know what?
What are you, level 10? Oh my god.
Because I don't want to accidentally light this place on fire.
that would be counterproductive with everyone on the second story. Yes.
We're gonna go with thunder damage.
Okay.
So I'm expending 1 sorcery point to change Sneelok's snowballs to Sneelok's thunderballs.
Alright.
Have all 3 of those make me a reflex save.
I will do so.
And would you like me to roll on Wild Search?
Not yet. 2 of them fail. 1 of them succeeds.
I do still need to roll a d20 since I used my class feature to see if it just randomly happens. It does not.
Huzzah.
1 in 20 chance that it just randomly decides, oh, fuck you. Okay. So they failed?
Yep.
So they take full damage from this. They take 11 thunder damage.
Ooh, that hurts. All of them?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Each creature in a 5-foot radius.
You hear from all of them. It's like this guttural, almost hybrid between like a howl as well as a grunting monkey noise. It's very bizarre. And
What mad bastard hybrid a monkey and a dog?
and then they keep going at the door. However, is there anything else you can do for your action? Or
No, just double checking real quick because that was 1 action.
Now you have your move still. You have, because you could fly out the window if you wanted to.
No, I'm a fucking sorcerer. Why the hell would I go out there?
What, you can't see my horns? Have you seen my emojis?
No, so you fly 30
I
feet
mean,
in the air and you moon them.
Yeah, no, you can literally just go onto the roof and then just snipe.
No, I'm good. I'm gonna stay right where I am. Thanks. Yeah, I got nothing else.
You done? Okay.
I can cast 2 spells in 1 turn, unfortunately. Not yet, at least.
Layer actions. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, layer actions for the fucking inn.
The inn's a mimic.
Ow! Should have been outside. I told you.
No, I'm not just imagining that. Being just reaching, just smacking the fucking monkey, just.
Give you guys a full turn. No. Okay. So no layer actions. It is Shink's turn. No, I'm sorry, Ava. It is your turn with your 24.
Okay. So we established that I can materialize my babies.
Yes, you can. You could, since it's still technically the previous turn, the people who were able to do a reaction with a ranged weapon can do so. So you could fire through the window at, like, the dog in the middle, if
Okay.
you wanted to, before you start your next turn.
You know what? I think I will.
Okay, so go ahead and roll. It's going to be at a disadvantage because there's a window between you and it.
But plus die 4.
But plus die 4.
Does it have to be a reaction?
Yes.
Okay.
Because it was a readied action.
Fair enough. Fair
Yeah.
enough.
But turn's about to end, so you're about to get your
Oh, that's
reaction
a
back.
seven. Okay,
Fair
so
enough.
that's an 8.
Would it be possible to
So
use
probably
my?
not.
Would it be possible to use my reaction to join Horatio by the window?
Sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll do that then.
Yeah, normally no, but I think that's totally fine.
Appreciate it.
Inhaling your own saliva is
You
not
good?
a smart thing.
Yeah, you are not a saliva fish.
Mm-mm. Nope. Yeah, it was a total of 8, so probably not.
Okay, yeah, you missed on your reaction. The arrow crashes through, basically splinters through the window and reheals and goes over a little bit broad. It is now your turn. Or unless anybody else wanted to make a reaction
Nope.
besides moving.
No, I'm
Okay.
good.
There we go.
The melee. I take a reaction to notice that we're actually in battle.
Yes.
And I'm not just blessing people for fun.
Okay. And bless them. You get a blessing. You bless for everybody.
So I can hit a creature, but let's see how fun this could be. So Buggy's gonna swarm the first dude.
Okay, so go ahead and place your buggies. Just see if you can put him right next to. Maybe they might be able to balance on that little post.
Do you need help?
No, I'm good.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like they get. It doesn't look like it's a roll. It's just they take 1d6 and then they do a strength saving throw.
So it's if they start their turn in there, or
I think
no?
it's when you hit, your swarm does something.
Oh wait, after you hit. Fuck. Okay. So I would need to try shooting arrow again.
Mhm.
That's okay.
Okay.
I'm okay with that.
So basically, you're creating the. Okay, so go ahead and make your attack roll.
It's still at disadvantage, I'm assuming.
Because of the window, yes,
Yeah.
until you exit the inn.
Okay. Be nice to you this time, quickly. No. 7.
7. Okay. So, I'm just gonna pull up the swarm ability real quick so I can understand it. Swarm keeper. Type.
Oh wait, I have to
I'm
choose.
singing
I have to choose
Swarm Keeper
which
to
one.
the tune of Goldfinger.
I can choose one of the following ways. So it's either do an additional 1d6.
Oh,
Or you-
gotcha.
They make a strength saving throw to
Target.
or we move 15 feet, or they can move me.
Immediately after you hit a creature
Yeah.
with an attack. Okay, so go ahead and yeah, you unfortunately did not make that shot.
Yep.
You, however, do still manifest your
My buggies.
your buggies as they begin swarming around the creature and
They're probably real annoying.
just starts like swatting at the air. Okay, so that is your turn. It is now Shink's turn.
I'm just imagining Ellie going after the fly.
Basically. Shink, it is your turn.
It is Shink's turn. Okay, I am standing in front of the door. The door is barred. There are angry doggos attacking the door, yes?
Yes.
It seems like a really bad idea to open that door.
Of course, if we let them in here, we're going to be fighting at disadvantage.
But so will they, won't they?
Yeah, they will all be at disadvantage.
Then we can all suck.
I mean,
No,
I managed
y'all
that
be at
without
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
I don't make attack rolls.
Get the yakety sacks going.
Again, y'all be at disadvantage. I don't make attack rolls.
I mean, to be fair, all you have to do is open up the window.
Yeah.
But you're just not in range of the window right now.
Also, if they're inside, would I be at disadvantage? Because I'm not technically I'm not in melee with them.
The only reason you're at disadvantage is because there's a window in between.
No, I mean like, if they made it inside, because we were saying how everyone will be at disadvantage.
Yeah, as long as you thematically said that you kept your distance
Yeah.
and they didn't move, you weren't shooting in melee. Yeah.
Okay, well, Shink is gonna do the stupid thing and open the door. I can't fight the dogs if there's a door between us!
You said there's
There are
back
windows.
door, right?
There is a back door you can circle around as well.
Yeah, but if
That
I
would
don't...
take your entire turn.
It would take my entire turn.
It would be...
And
30.
They could just break down the door and chase me chase through the tavern.
That's true.
Then we need the yakety sax.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You'd end here at your action. If you dashed, you would end up here.
Yeah, but then I couldn't do fuck
But
all.
you wouldn't be able to, but you'd be able to intercept this freaking lichen that's trying to get in.
Well, there's nothing to intercept if I run out in the middle of the
That
field.
is also true.
And I draw them to me.
Angry bird.
So, the bird is going to open the fucking door,
Okay.
yell in this dog's face, and charge.
Or it's just...
Because of the barred door, that's going to take half of your movement action.
That's fine.
But you are able to do so, and you press forward. Go ahead and squeeze your mini.
Could you put Shink,
Let's go ahead and back the animals up by one.
Shink is going to yell at them using the roar from the last month from Lofi,
Okay.
in hopes that it'll get them to like back up just a smidge.
Perfect.
So if they want to close the door behind Shink, they can.
Okay.
So.
All right. You are in melee. The door is open, and you can make your attack.
I'm making my attack. Fuck you.
Number D4.
D4.
Angry chicken.
You do have inspiration.
I do have inspiration, but do I want to use it? Yes, I do, because there's a lot of these fucking things. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
17.
17 hits.
Perfect. How much damage do I do? Where are my attacks?
Oops.
Long sword, 1d8 plus 4 plus.
You okay?
It would have been a 15 if I had remembered to add the +6 for my longsword.
What would have been?
Oh,
My
The
first
first
roll.
one.
your attack modifier, yes.
Okay.
I forgot my attack.
It's all good. This is our second session.
So you did not use your inspiration. Okay.
Nine.
Just roll your damage.
It's okay. The DM is merciful.
8 damage.
8 damage. Alright. So basically, you come out and you slam down your shield. You push forward with your shield and you slam down with your sword right into its neck. A spray of blood, and there's this gurgling noise. It still seems like it's alive, though.
That's okay. I'm just gonna
Very hurt, though.
make an angry noise at it and hold my ground.
All right. That means it is Doggo's turn at 14.
Oh,
so.
fuck.
So.
I also did not add my modifier when I
Well done.
It's been months, okay?
What is your modifier?
9.
You would have hit.
Oh no.
Go ahead and roll, as I am a merciful DM.
He is a just and merciful.
I know it's been a month, but how do you forget how D&D works?
I don't play.
Fair enough.
But you roll something and then you add something.
Not necessarily.
Sometimes you
A
subtract.
lot of mine are usually spells.
That's
so
fair.
they're usually
They're-
the ones
right.
rolling.
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean-
because Zinni, you were a cleric before.
And then I'm a cleric and
A
a
wizard.
druid.
And a druid. Oh my god.
I vote that we blame the incongruities in reality on the Fae.
So
Fair.
It seems legit.
I don't think even the Fae can argue with that.
Chaos magic.
that would mean that both of them would have hit.
Yes, both of them would have hit.
You just say that direwolf ain't your friend.
Delightful.
Third cousin twist.
Oh, which means
I mean, you seem to know a lot about him.
Hey, just because I'm related to 2 Barkas does not
additional
mean...
damage because I'm just gonna use my swarm.
Your swarm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
That's
that's helpful. 6, 10, 17, 18.
Remember to add modifiers.
18
I think
plus, so 28.
Is that an ex-dog?
I just have to think about this for a second. Okay.
You did say you were merciful.
So basically, the first shot. We're gonna speed up the 2 rounds altogether. First shot splinters through the arrow. We're retconning here, and before that shot is like sealing, you're able to shoot the other one through. It hits the beast in the neck. The blood sends like this signal to all of your locusts, and they just cover up the dog, and there is a sort of noise as there's just blood and then skeletals, just bones fall.
Very surprised skeleton.
Just a very surprised skeleton drops. Okay, the one in the middle is dead.
Do I see that?
Yes.
I make a note to myself to not piss this one off. I knew there was something about you that wore me out.
Like, guys, did everything just sort of
Oh.
reverse and then
Oh,
realign
wait a
itself,
minute.
or did my brain do a thing?
And then because
They get used to it.
because of the first one was a reaction,
Yes.
also had Hail of Thorns attached to it.
Okay. So it would have been a regular attack. Let me see Hail of
Hail of
Thorns.
Thorns is a bonus action that is attached to an
You didn't
attack.
have a bonus action.
Oh, right.
Because you had to take your reaction.
Right.
to
Never
do
mind.
that.
Ignore me then.
No, it's okay. Okay.
Which means I
so
saved a spell slot.
you've killed the middle one, who has been vanquished.
This guy?
Already took care of it? Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's right.
We're good.
This guy.
Bye, bud.
He's dead. That makes it...
I'm a buff doggy.
Alright.
So that was basically a retro action. We
Yep.
just did Shink. The wolves went... the wolves are going. Okay.
Wolves are going.
The wolves are going. So 2 of them are going to attack the door. They have to basically destroy it in one
They had to
turn.
get past Shink. Shink's not in front of the door.
Oh, that's right. Shink is in front
Shink
of the
is
door.
in front of the door.
So that means Shink's getting
Shink is
2
the
attacks.
door.
And the door has not been barred yet.
No, it has not. What is your AC?
What what is my AC? That's a good question there. That's a very
I
good
think it's
question.
a yes, yeah.
19.
Yeah. Ting, 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 ting. All of the attacks just ting, ting right off of you. You hold up your shield. They're not getting through. The other one is going to attack is going to multi-attack the window.
Oh.
That's not good.
Well, that's where the arrow came from.
That's true. That's true.
This is
The
successfully hit.
arrow
through
came
the
from
window,
that window. This
Oh.
one's going after the side window.
where I am.
Oh, lovely.
This is a tough window, or
I mean, it's a window. It's glass.
Yeah, it
Boy.
shatters open, and he climbs in, and he's going to take 2 attacks against.
I would have been near Horatio, and I'm not certain which window
Everybody
Horatio
went
is next to.
upstairs.
Front.
Horatio.
I'm
So you're up
I'm
here?
the only one that's over
half the
here.
movement.
Okay.
Yeah, it'd have to be against you. What is
Yeah.
your AC?
My AC is 18.
18. Ching! Against your shield.
Can I use my reaction?
No. Unless you have something specifically that you can use your reaction for. What
No,
is-
I did the preparation.
To
He
attack
prepared
The
the
prepared action
But
in
it's
case
the
it came
next
through.
turn.
Oh,
But it
yeah.
hasn't been his turn.
It hasn't been your turn yet. That's
Yes.
fair. So yes, you would still have your reaction because it is a rotating thing.
Yep.
So you get your reaction at the beginning of your turn. So yes, you would have your reaction.
Okay.
My longbow
So that would
a little
be
broken.
rolling to hit.
What?
So it'll be
My
20 plus
longbow's
the
a little
d4.
broken.
Yeah.
Welcome to archery in this game.
Yeah, archery's nice.
I like it.
That's a 22 to hit.
That hits.
That's before your modifier. I was gonna say.
Oh, shit, that's right. Yeah.
Why does no one remember their
I just-
modifier?
This is my second session of an
I
actual.
can forgive
I am
you.
very-
Yeah, you're forgiven. I'm just a
Um,
fucking idiot. Okay?
Oh yeah, I have a +5, so that's a
We've
27 to
played
hit.
so much.
27 to hit.
If I
hits.
forget, feel free to
Okay. You would have hit
Mercilessly.
minus 10 to that.
All right, so that would be
Beat it like it owes you money.
12?
Well, you said 27 to hit?
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
yeah, it was a 27 to hit.
Their AC is less than 17 is what I'm saying.
So 1d8. 6 plus 3, 9.
Okay. So basically, you see it swipes in and it tries to claw and ching ching, but your armor just takes care of it, and you brush away the arms with your shield and come in with a knife right into the gut.
Awesome.
Do a substantial amount of damage to it.
Nice.
Do you want me to move these up, or are they going in different directions?
Okay, so the doggo, that one's running up the stairs. The other one is gonna go for the side window where the crater is.
Over here?
Yeah.
Here-ish?
Yes.
Okay.
Right there.
Well, hot doggy, how's your sex life?
Very rough.
Okay. Go.
Thank you.
And out of range of anybody else. So it shatters the window and enters inside. There's another lichen inside.
Well, Horatio and these two are right in front of that window.
In front of the... Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why I asked.
And
I could
that's-
see.
They're in front of the window at the door.
Okay. All right. I wasn't sure which window.
It's
All right. So, one attack to each of you.
I'm about to get hurt.
What's your AC?
13.
AC?
Oh, shit. Yeah, I should probably know that, shouldn't I? My
This is gonna
AC
hurt.
is 16.
Shame I'm not still inside. I could have shielded you.
It's all good.
Oh no, this dog's about to have a very bad day. It's in close range with a chaos sorcerer.
Well, so am I. Don't blow me up.
You take 9 damage. You take 6 damage.
Okay.
Ow. That was half my health.
That's what?
Can you make me a die 100 roll?
You said 6,
no.
right?
47.
Can you make me a die 100 roll?
Oh,
Just real quick.
okay. Sure.
Damn, that becoming a unicorn.
38.
Also, something to know, my character is technically not a humanoid.
Oh,
I'm a
right. You're a
face
fae.
upset.
You are. You can't be affected by it. Yeah, you're fine.
I'm immune to lycanthropy. Yay, not being human.
I
No,
don't know if I am.
So there's a chance. There's a small chance, a 1 in 100 chance. So you have to roll literally a 100 to get affected.
Would I?
Did you get scratched at all?
No. No. I mean, like,
Oh, because you're an Azamar? No.
yeah.
No,
Yes.
you'd be immune.
Yeah, because
Okay.
you're technically an outsider.
Yeah, that's why I asked.
High five, not being mortal.
Yeah.
I can't revive you two. So no die.
I mean, technically, even if I die, I come back eventually.
I think it says humanoid in the description, or creature, so...
Oh, I don't know. I don't have
It
the
might,
spell
it
yet,
might say
so
creature.
Depends on the spell.
I can't revive
Yeah.
any of you anyway.
Revivify doesn't work on my
Okay, so
character.
that was Shink's turn, yes?
That was Beastie's
Their
turn.
Beastie's turn. It was the Beastie's turns, right?
Yes,
Beastie's
the
turn, and
Beastie's
then you
turn.
took a reaction.
Okay, so attacked both of you. That one went to the window. That one, the one in the dire wolf is going to release a howling roar. Everyone make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, that thing I'm good at.
I'm actually okay.
Thing I'm
with
really
it.
bad
You're
at.
good at.
I'm going to use my inspiration for that.
Okay.
Oh, I get a D4 for saving throws too, right?
Yes.
14.
14.
Yeah, anybody who's blessed, remember, you get an extra D4 on your saving throws.
Right.
Yeah,
I mean, it doesn't matter because I rolled a
18.
19.
20,
16.
14.
21. 23.
15.
Okay, all of you pass the piercing howl and are not frightened.
Sweet.
Ray's just
Um,
too angry to be scared right now.
Yeah,
Motherfucker, right
It's
my
at the end
suit.
of the dire wolf's turn.
it is the end of the dire wolf's turn.
Can I see the dire wolf from through the window that I'm near?
Yeah.
Is the dire wolf within 30 feet of me? Would you say?
5, 10, 15, 20. Yes.
Okay. 1 second. I have a thing.
Thing!
Is it a reaction?
Because if it's a
When a
reaction.
creature I can see ends its turn within 30 feet of me.
Yep.
I'm going to invoke my stone rune.
Okay, what does that do?
So that's going to it'll use my reaction to or do I already lost my reaction, so I
Yeah, you already used your action.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, you used it.
Dang it. Next time.
Next
Next
turn.
time.
Yeah.
All right, that's okay.
Ah.
Damn, that's
Oh my
what
God.
freaking action economy, man. Action economy. All right, so that was their turns. Now it is Vess's turn.
Okay.
That's the most useless thing for me ever.
Well, first off, since I'd rather not get hit again, I'm going to start up my blade song, which lasts for a minute.
Perfect.
Oh,
And I'm going to just
you
kind
sassy
of...
bitch.
I'm just going to gently step in front of my dear friend Horatio.
Okay.
I'd rather he not get ripped to
Not
shit.
particularly hard considering he's only 3 feet tall.
Exactly. I figured, I'm not exactly massive myself. You could easily hide
Alright,
behind me.
stand over him.
I mean, your wings will be popping out on either side of my legs, but And I am. Is Horatio close enough to basically give me advantage so I can try for a sneak attack?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do that then with my rapier.
It's step.
Step, step.
That's why I didn't bless the rogue, because the rogue looks for advantage.
As long
Right.
as I got a
Tiny,
nobody, I'm
angry
good. Okay.
Everybody else is rolling normally. Rogue is all like, I roll twice.
Yes.
I only rolled this because I was my class feature.
On the tray. That's shit. Okay. 19.
19 absolutely hits.
Hey. Let's see.
And it'd be the one in front that you can reach.
Yeah, the one that literally jumped into our window.
And then you have a path.
Yeah. Oh, womp womp. Okay, I rolled 6. Yeah, I rolled 2 ones.
6 for damage?
Yes, because the dice gods have a sense of humor.
That's the one that went in the window.
Oh, against the one that went into the window specifically?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm basically trying to body block it by
Okay.
pumping my AC up
Gotcha.
and giving our fae friend here the room he needs to blow this thing to shit.
Okay.
Magic missile.
You notice that it doesn't seem like its skin is giving as much as normal skin would.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
You know.
Me without any silver, womp womp.
Bingo.
I can fix that. No, literally, one of the effects of wild magic is every weapon within 40 feet of me becomes silver.
That's true.
Which is just a very small chance.
1 in 100.
Yeah. So shake the thing until the silver falls out.
Yeah, right.
I was gonna say, not electrical. We're going for silver, not
Would
gold.
that make it permanent?
Yes.
Oh.
It is literally every weapon within this distance becomes silver permanently.
Vess, is there anything else that you can do?
Hence why it's
Do
only
you want to make a move action?
Nope, I'm staying in front of the Fae.
Okay.
I'm good, I think.
All right,
I
so
bet you kill myself.
that means it is. Okay, so that was Vess. It is now. Wow, you guys rolled really shitty. Bismuth.
Yeah, I always do on initiative.
I usually do on initiative, which is why I'm so excited.
Yeah, right.
Well, I am right in front of
I usually
Big
do just
Beefy
in
here,
general.
so I'm going to attack him.
Okay.
That is a 22 to hit.
You're at the disadvantage for rolling inside.
Oh.
For fighting inside.
Well, that make me do.
That
Roll another
means
D20.
you roll another die
Depends whichever
20
one's
and take
worse.
the lower of the two.
Ow!
Sorry, you're inside. I told you
Oh my
guys.
god, that's a 9.
Okay,
Did you add
so
your
you.
modifier?
Yes.
Yeah, unfortunately, you get caught. You basically go for a swing, and then hey, guess what? There's a table there. King! However, you can take the rest of your move action. You'd have to do an athletics check to get out of the window, but you could basically circle around it without provoking an attack of opportunity. You would just have to make an athletics check, and you'd be outside.
Do I want to go outside? And
That's
two wolves
the
in
question.
here?
That's the question.
Well, if you go outside, the wolf might follow.
Again, I'm just gonna
That's
let if I
a
accidentally
lie.
summon a unicorn. It's one of the things that can happen.
Mm-hmm.
1 second.
And for once, it wouldn't be trying to kill me.
Yeah, that's fair.
Probably.
Yeah, a little, yeah. If it's a unicorn, it might go after one of us since we're visibly not normal.
I mean, more likely the thing's trying to
Can
kill
I
me.
action search?
Hell yeah, you can.
Okay, I want to try and attack again.
All right, go for it.
That one's a 15.
15.
That one, yeah, it would be a 15.
Okay, 15 hits.
All right, sweet.
Nice. Because I saw
Good.
that 4.
Yep.
I have to roll
Well, this is a
like
hell of a drop.
All right, so D8. That's 1 damage, but that's okay because I'm going to
Plus your strength modifier.
plus my strength modifier. Oh yeah. 4.
I need to bring some
4
sage
damage.
next time and
I'm-
cleanse this room.
See, the cool thing is, I have to roll real bad in order to miss.
Nice.
Like, real bad.
This is why
I'm
my
going-
archer never missed.
I'm also gonna invoke my fire room because I
Okay.
hit a creature.
Can you invoke 2 runes in one turn? Are you allowed to do that?
Do. I get an
Uh,
extra +2 because
in
of my
one-
ranger special.
turn. Well,
but if
the
it's
runes
up
I
to-
have, I wouldn't be able to because one is
So what I'm
specifically
hearing
as
is the
reaction.
broken
Okay.
Um,
Oh, that's right.
Like
you
in the
didn't
best
activate that rune
Right,
last
yeah.
time, right?
yeah, because I couldn't. I
Okay,
I
yep.
lost my reaction.
Yeah, you're fine.
But this one,
Wow,
when I
yeah.
hit a creature,
Yeah,
attack with a weapon, I can invoke my fire rune, summon
Anything else,
fiery
I'm
shackles.
Okay.
The
Yeah,
target
I'm
takes
doing one thing well, it's still
takes extra 2d6 damage.
Okay. 2d6 damage. Nice.
Um,
And that is what kind of damage is that extra damage?
2d6 fire damage.
Okay, that's full. That
not have
doesn't
fire
get
resistance.
resist. Yeah, it does not have fire resist.
So that's 6 damage.
6 damage.
And then it must succeed a strength saving throw DC 14 or be restrained for 1 minute.
It is restrained for 1 minute.
Nice.
At the B,
Whoa.
it takes 2d6 fire damage at the start of each of its turns and must do a save
Remind me
each
at the
time.
start of their turn. Okay.
Yep.
It's gonna smell
So
like burning
basically,
dog hair.
what happens is you come down with the blade and you're about to miss, and then all of a sudden you see this like spectral hand just shimmering with stars and different like nebulas and whatnot, just kind of guide it just for a brief second in the right direction, and you slash down.
Oh, those clerics.
And everything works. And it looks like it took some damage there and didn't like it. Took all of that fire damage. The blade
Like it,
itself
didn't like
did not go in as far as it would, but the fire damage seemed to do the trick. So basically, systematically, they are resistant to normal weapons. Okay, so that is your turn. It is now Zala's turn.
Okay, am I right in thinking that a 30-foot emanation from myself would more or less fill this whole area, the entire inn?
Yes.
Okay, and everybody in it? In which case, then it is time for Moon Twilight Shadow Power. Moon Twilight Shadow Power! I present my holy symbol and I channel divinity for Twilight Sanctuary.
Alright, what does that do?
For the next minute or until I'm incapacitated or die, the entire area is filled with dim light. And whenever a creature, including myself, ends its turn in the sphere, I can either give it die 6 plus 3 temporary hit points or end a charmed or frightened effect on it. So I'm going to make all of the poor kids and other people who are upstairs no longer scared.
Okay.
At the end of each of their turns, they stop being frightened.
Okay.
And I'm going to be giving lots of temporary hit points to all the people who are in combat.
Okay.
At the end of their
Dang.
turns.
How many hit points?
Die 6 plus 3.
die
I
6.
roll every
You
time.
roll-
We end our turns,
Yeah.
basically.
That's awesome.
Is there any
Okay.
concentration effect?
Nope.
Yay.
No, it's
That's
divinity.
fucking cool. So you still have the other concentration going with the bless.
Bless.
Excellent.
Oh, yeah, no,
Because
Twilight
not
Shadow
actually
Fucking
Power.
A.
It's like death clerics.
Yeah.
They're both broken.
Fuck.
And I
That is
love it.
awesome. Okay, so Zala, it is now Horatio's turn.
Oh, I'm casting a spell, so let's see if it goes crazy. You may choose to make it go crazy if you so desire.
You know what? I didn't do it last time, so I'm going to do it this time because it's fun.
Okay. That's cocked. Hang on. 73. A random creature within 60 feet of me has become poisoned for 1d4 hours.
24 hours?
1d4 hours.
Within how many feet?
60.
60 feet? A random creature?
Yep.
That's any of them.
That's a big old circle.
Yeah, that is anyone
any
in
of
this
them.
building. Except for myself.
So that's two.
That's anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, including
Oh.
everyone on the second
I'm
floor.
the only one who can't be
Oh.
targeted by it. Sorry, guys.
And there
Okay.
was 30 people in here except for us.
So,
If you make me throw up, I'm gonna throw up on you. Just
Hang
fair
on. Hang on, I might be able to do something about this.
roll me a luck check real quick. Just die 100. Get under 25.
50.
50? Okay,
I
so
think that's 50,
it possibly can affect one of the
Civilians?
denizens. Okay, so roll me a die 30. And someone else roll me a die 20.
19.
19.
19.
38.
Ha! There were 37 people. 38 goes to one of you guys.
You also took the monsters too.
All right. Yeah, or one of the monsters. So 1, 2, 3. So I'll say a 50% chance it's one of you. So odds, it's gonna be one of you.
Do you want a coin flip?
Evens. Oh yeah, coin flip. Heads, it's you guys. Tails, it's one of them.
The die 2.
The die
Where
2.
did it go?
The one die 2.
I don't have the class feature that's been rolled twice yet.
They're all excited. They get to roll. They get to roll their flip.
Hey, at least
There
you
it
didn't
is.
blow me up.
Oh, okay. Oh, that is awesome, dude.
Heads, I win. Tails, you lose.
All right, cool. It's cool. It's fine. Let's try it again without stupid. Tails, you lose. So that means it's them, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll roll a die 6 and re-roll on a 6. It goes after number 3, which is the one in front of Shink.
Yay.
So this puppy is
Yes.
having a bad day.
That one is having a bad day. Does it lose instantly, or is it just poisoned?
It's just poisoned.
Okay.
He has a queasy bed.
Yeah, which means they're basically at the disadvantage for like fucking everything.
Ain't too bad.
Okay, so that just happened.
Now the actual spell I cast
now
goes
the
off.
actual spell you cast goes off.
Magic missile at 2nd level, the one right in front of me.
I feel like I should voluntarily lower my int by 2 because I'm dumb enough to stand next to him.
I actually have a -1 to my int.
Nice.
Which is
No.
partially why I keep doing
16 force damage.
Okay, how much?
16.
16 force damage against
The one that's directly, the one who just hit me.
directly in
Yeah, I
front.
do dumb shit because my wisdom's 7.
16 brings it to. Ooh, nice. Okay.
Back off!
What type of damage was that?
Force.
Force. So it's a blast. It takes a nice bit of damage from that. Looks like it's still in decent shape though. Okay, that means it is top of the round. Ava.
You get 6 temporary hit points, by the way.
So Ava's gonna turn because there is now one inside,
Mm-hmm.
and is going to aim for that one.
And you are not at a disadvantage because you have a ranged weapon.
Yes.
But you are still blessed.
Yes. So you still get
Great.
that die 4.
I don't know why I took that out of my hand. That's gonna be a yes.
Oof.
Because that's a 13.
Oh god, I read that
yeah.
as a 1.
No.
Jeez, that was hard to read.
No,
Okay, yeah, that definitely hits.
13,
Absolutely.
15, 24.
Which one are you going after? The one that's inside is...
There's 2 that are inside.
Yeah, that's right. They're right in the window.
There's
way.
one
There's
by
one
Bismuth
shackled
and
and
then
there's one that's not. Right in front of you.
Yeah, there's one here, these 2 here, and this guy.
This one here isn't inside, so
Yes,
that's
he
not.
is.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah, he crawled in.
The one in front of the window right there?
No,
the
no,
big-
no.
No,
She was
that
talking
one,
about
yes.
the ape
Okay.
one.
Yeah.
So one of the lichens.
Yeah.
The lichens are both inside.
So the one here.
Okay. Yeah. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a.
Okay. So damage.
Yep, and just a second.
What?
Yeah.
Is that magical when you add hail? Are you using hail swords?
I am, and yes. What it does is, I don't know if I don't think it makes the arrows itself magical.
Sure.
Next time you hit I have it up and open right now.
Oh, excellent.
Next time you hit a creature with a ranged weapon attack, before the spell ends, this spell creates a rain of thorns that sprouts from your ranged weapon or ammunition. So it does come from the ammunition. I don't know if it makes the arrow itself magic.
Does it say if it doesn't explicitly say
Yeah.
that it's considered magical? Then
In
it's
addition
not.
to the normal effect of the attack, the target of the attack, and each creature within 5 feet of it must make a dexterity
Oh,
saving
nice.
throw.
Oh, okay. So it basically explodes outwards. Okay.
Yeah.
I gotcha. Dexterity saving throw.
Unfortunately, I believe these 2 are... At least
Yeah,
that
each
one's
creature. Does it say creature or enemy?
This is creature within 5 feet.
Yeah. So
Oh,
both
that's
of
a
you
dex
would
save.
have
I
to
guess-
make a dex save as well.
If she aimed here, could she...
Yes.
Well, she just hit
Absolutely.
the creature with her weapon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So what do we gotta do?
Dex
Reflex?
save.
Yep.
Dex?
Reflex.
Okay.
Yep.
What is the
I think
save on
okay.
that?
21 probably. Passes.
17.
Then yes,
Oh.
the dex save is 13. So
Dex save is 13,
and
and
it's there's no half.
okay.
So
it's either full damage or no damage.
yeah, and so
Oh, I should have been back
Look
at home.
at
the like
Thorns
also
everywhere.
needs to do
that. You had temporary
Yeah, I did
hit
that.
points.
Okay. did
So it saved. So it just takes your raw arrow damage, I believe.
Yep.
Plus 1.
And then you get your swarm that
Oh, wait.
you can.
It is or half.
Oh, it is war half. Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
So-
sorry, not perfect for you two. But
D10.
It's okay.
And then my D6.
If I die, I'll just have to haunt you.
I don't get that option. I just get recycled if I die.
Ooh.
That is a 4. So that's 2. You guys take 2.
Right.
Okay.
So
And
2, so 5 extra. And then oh wait, I have to roll my damage for the arrow.
Yeah.
Shit. D8.
Don't growl.
D8.
What are you growling?
D8 plus
Some
5,
saying
so that's an 8.
Okay. So basically, yeah, it shatters outwards. You're unfortunately take a little bit from
That's okay.
the shrapnel, but it's not too bad. That one has taken a substantial amount of damage from that. Even though the thorns don't look like they're doing a lot, it's just there's so many of them that are just digging into it at this point. As it screams at you.
A scream to you too, buddy.
Right?
Shink is getting all sorts of fun noises from this fight.
Right?
Add them to your arsenal.
So that was Ava. Is there anything else you can do? Move or bonus?
Well, that is a bonus. Hail of Thorns is a
explosions
bonus
with sonic
action.
damage.
Are you allowed to switch your locust target? Because you hit this target. if you're able to switch your locust to this target, you could have your locust attack the same target.
As me, yeah. That's what they do. They're essentially follow up. That was the 3 that I rolled on the d6.
Oh, okay. You already did
Yeah.
the damage. Okay,
Yeah.
just wanted to make sure.
You get 7 temporary hit points at the end of your turn.
I don't need those. Oh, but I can.
Yeah, you get 7 temporary, so
Okay, so how do
You
I
don't need them, but you got them.
you don't need them, but you got them.
Temp. So I'm sorry. How much did you say?
7.
7. Wonderful.
Oh, that's good to have.
Alright. That makes it Shake's turn.
Jake's gonna whack the doggo in front of them
Okay, whack the doggo in front of you.
because there's a doggo in front of me.
I'll have.
Reasonable.
Literally.
18.
18.
Plus your modifier.
That hits.
Yes, 24. 10 damage.
10 damage. Alright. You hear a loud yelp thing, and that one is dead. So you can
So
remove
Shake
that
is
from
going
the
to
battlefield.
step over its body and move towards the next one down the stairs, and
And you are outside of that one start range, so you were able to do so.
Oh, shit.
Ah!
yeah, Shake just jumps on top of
Oh,
the
That was
other
an
guy.
actual
I
action.
swear I'm not playing for the enemy. I'm just gonna put you here because it was flat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
fine.
that's fine.
And
And that one's on that one anyways. Perfect.
as at the end of my turn, I'm going to mimic the howl that the direwolf had done the last turn.
Make me an animal handling check.
No. That's a no.
Okay.
That's
If
a absolutely no.
there's a moment of confusion where it hears one of its leaders,
Yeah.
but it realizes, hey, you don't smell the same.
Yeah.
So,
You get 10 temporary hit points at the end of your turn.
Huzzah.
alright, is there anything else you can do?
Actually, there might be. I was just about to add the temporary hit points, so let me go back to my right page.
Oh, sorry, 9. 9. Not 10.
Okay.
Oh, how dare you!
How dare you rob me of a temporary HP?
Probably the ultimate gift.
No, I'm gonna call that good. I'm just gonna race and prepare for this next doggo to try
Okay.
to attack me.
That means it is the doggo's turns. So, multi-attack.
The one that's at me will end up taking damage.
Okay, I'll take care of these ones first. So attack. So claw. Both of you make me a die 20. See who gets the bite. Whoever rolls higher gets the bite.
You got a 14.
Got a 10.
All right, 14
No,
gets
it's
the bite.
fine. I was trying to be a...
Nyam, nyam, nyam.
My AC is 20 right now.
Okay, that's a miss. That's a critical miss. And what is your AC?
13.
13. That's a hit.
I do not have much armor.
You can't carry that much armor.
You take 6 points of damage.
Actually,
Are you good?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Thanks to the cleric, yeah, I'm good.
Good. Okay. Cleric is nice. All right. So then the other one is gonna move up to Shake. We don't have to actually move it because it probably won't stay on the stairs.
Nice thing is, since
It misses, clangs up against your armor, no problem. The dire wolf will spring forward and attack.
Okay.
What is your AC?
19.
Okay, it gets pack tactics, so it got advantage. Plus the 9 makes it a 20. So yeah, it only gets one attack because it has moved.
So the dog rolls around the front of the building.
The dire is now charging, is right next to melee. Hey.
Sure.
How dare you?
Right?
Hey.
That means it's out of my line of sight now.
Yep, sorry.
Dang it.
Yeah, it is.
Dang it.
Okay, so it's rolled a 4 plus its strength. You take 8 damage.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'll replenish your temporary hit points
Right?
on the next turn.
All right.
Can you believe this is a short rest ability?
Yes.
Yeah. It's
Yes.
awesome.
utterly
Because Death Cleric gets one which goes, until the start of my next turn, all damage is doubled. As a short rest ability.
So that's I've already did that one. Now it's the one that's at you. Who takes the damage?
Yep, starter turn takes 4 fire damage.
Is there a save or is it just straight up 4?
It's just straight up 4 fire damage.
Okay.
At the end of its turn, it can make a strength saving throw DC 14 to try and break out of the chains.
Yeah, because right now it's
does not.
immobilized. So it
Yeah.
doesn't get actions.
Yep, it is in shackles.
Kinky.
Which, I mean, technically gives you advantage against it, right?
Oh, so that just equals out my disadvantage then.
I think so, yeah.
All right, that's the wolf's turn. Vess, it is your turn.
Alright. Unfortunately, I'm a bit too close
Guessing
to
it
make
didn't get
magic
out?
worth it, so I'm just gonna try and
Yeah, roll
run
this
this puppy
too.
through.
Yay, high con.
Oh, hey, not 20.
Nice.
Can't do any better than that.
That doesn't hit.
Tell you, I'm blaming the Fae. Let's see.
I already
okay.
poisoned one of
Not
them.
even
I
an
know, right?
act of God can help you.
Now,
The poisoned one's dead.
I forget, with sneak attack, do you double everything?
Yeah, I killed that one.
You double whatever you roll.
Yes, you double whatever you roll, even the critical.
Yeah, it's like the dice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Double the
You
dice.
roll double dice. You don't.
Okay.
You don't multiply it. You roll double dice.
Right. Okay, so I do 17 damage.
17 damage to that one.
This rude gentleman here.
Okay, and you're using your rapier?
Yeah.
All right, well, you now have the head of a lichen on the end of your rapier, as you see it just kind of just falls dead.
It's a good souvenir.
Yep.
All right, so that's a dead lichen.
You're gonna have to get that stuff
Anything else you
melted.
can do this turn?
Nope. That's
I
my one and
think,
done.
I think that's a pretty good turn.
Yep.
Okay,
Get
so
8 temporary
Vess,
points.
it
Sweet.
is now Bismuth's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna attack Big Owie.
All right, go for it.
So I don't have to worry about disadvantage since it's shackled.
Yeah, it's considered help. It's considered
So
restrained.
it's restrained, and you're at disadvantage. So it would be at the advantage, so it's a straight roll.
Sweet.
Plus your die for you.
Yep, plus the die 4.
Thank God for bless.
That is a 25.
25 definitely hits.
I,
How much damage do you do?
5. Nothing fancy this turn.
That's not bad.
Plus your
Plus
strength.
your
level.
strength.
Oh, plus strength mod. 8.
8. So
I need to keep remembering that.
Thanks, I'm getting used to it.
so Bismuth, Zala.
You gain 6 temporary hit points at the end of your turn, by the way.
Oh, wait. There we go. I am up to 40 health.
You don't. Temporary hit points overwrites itself, so you can't get multiple.
It
Yeah.
does not stack.
I wasn't sure how you.
With like
calculated
one
that.
exception, but none of us have that yet.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Even if it's not a
So
level 3 ability.
Zala, what do you do?
I kind of feel like I'm
Technically, I
already
can cause it,
MVP
but-
just standing here.
I mean, no one's taking damage right now.
Has anyone taken damage?
The
I
only-
did right before you cast the healing.
I've also taken some damage, but I've got 8 temporary hit points. So
Who's missing how much?
I'm missing 9.
9?
But keep your bless up for right now. Because that's concentration, so you need to actually not cast other spells, otherwise it falls.
Gotcha.
only if it's another concentration spell.
Right! I forgot about that. Sorry, used to my other DM who is really strict about.
I'm missing 8, so I think Horatio by 1.
Horatio is also squishier.
That's
Ratio
very
is
true.
also squishier. So I'm going to hit you with a heal word as a bonus action.
Okay.
And for all we know, he'll open up a sinkhole when he dies or something random, you know.
You heal 7.
The sun turns into a pumpkin, you know. I mean, it's you know.
I mean,
First the moons, now the sun. What's happening in North? No one knows. It's probably Horatio's fault.
I can't even argue with that.
So,
And I healed as a bonus action, and are there any still living inside the enemies, or did they all get killed?
there is one that is shackled inside.
Right next to me.
Yeah, the one busy's fighting.
Would he take some kind of penalty then for me sacred flaming him? Because it's a dex save.
Yeah, it would
You
just
can't
be-
make a dex save while restrained.
Yeah, he would auto
Yeah, it
fail.
was auto
Okay, so
fail.
motherfucking blam.
And so the cleric started blasting.
Yeah.
Is that a crit? Is that considered
That
a crit?
might be grapple. Let me check to make
It might
sure
be
that's
grapple,
not
but-
grapple.
But I think
AC calculations do not change. However, you do automatically fail strength and dex saves. Boom, right there.
Okay.
PHB 292.
6 radiant damage.
Okay. 6 radiant damage. Ooh, yeah, this one's looking hurt. You see, like, bits of the flames are like just this golden purplish twinkling spectral flame on it that's just burning it as it's chained.
It's just slowly being tortured.
That's
Basically.
some biblical shit right there.
That's a
That's
bad
gonna
way
be
to
a war
die.
crime.
All right.
Yeah, he didn't sign
So
any treaties.
anything else you can do?
Zala, you gain 4 temporary hit points at the end of your turn.
Congratulations.
Yay, Zala.
Yay. Horatio, it is your turn.
I'm going to cast a spell. And I wild magic.
You blow me up, I'm haunting you.
So I rolled a 1.
he rolled a 1. I see it. I watched it wibble.
Roll a d10. My character age changes by the number of years. Which is hilarious because my character can't die of old age.
That's true.
Oh, that's right.
Because I'm a 3
Wait, changes or ages?
ages.
I was gonna say if you got you
Make the roll is
funny.
odd, you get younger.
Oh.
So I just got 3 years younger.
It doesn't make a difference. You're a fae.
I mean, does he have...
Aging
does he-
backwards does make a difference for my character.
Oh, does it?
Oh.
But not aging forward.
Okay.
But I'm more than old enough for this, so I'm good.
Right.
I
Exactly.
was going to say, do you get a
I was
little
gonna
more
say,
baby
how
face?
old
Old enough.
Okay.
And now my actual spell goes
3
off.
years is pocket change.
Which is Magic Missile.
Which is it?
At the Direwolf.
What level are you casting it at?
I only have first level spell slots.
Okay, there you go.
So that's 5, 10, 12 force damage.
12 force damage. It takes all of it right to the face.
I was really hoping to get a 10 on that roll.
Top of the
Yeah,
top of the
that's-
round,
that's-
Ava. It is now your turn.
Guess I have a 5th level spell.
You go back up to 5 temporary hit points. I
Um,
don't
Ooh, nice.
we still have one that's inside.
Yes, shackled. Very much hardened.
Fails dex saves automatically.
Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, I'm just hitting it with my
Oh,
bow.
yep.
If it's hurting, I'm not gonna use spell slot. I don't have very many of those.
Yeah. It's gonna take another 2d6 on
oh,
its
wait.
turn anyways.
Bless is still enacted, right?
Yes.
I mean, not that it matters because that's now 17 plus 9,
Oh,
so
yeah.
26.
You fucking hit.
Does 26 hit,
Note
Dave?
to self: give better AC to enemies.
This is why I have Magic Missile.
Nerf
so-
the ranger.
No, literally,
The
like.
ranger is nerfed. She's still high.
No, I'm not.
So I'm gonna give that piece of the shroom to you because I want to see some funny shit happen.
But here's the thing though. If I do literally anything with any other weapon, I'm gonna be fucked because I roll like shit
Fair enough.
constantly. My only saving grace is that my bow is a +9. That's a 2, 3 plus 5, so 8.
Against which one?
The one that's chained up.
That is enough. You basically right between the eyes,
Put it out of the damn
and then
misery.
the shackles
Yeah, seriously.
shatter. Okay,
You go
so
up to 9 temporary hit points if you're at less than that.
that means it is Shink's turn. You're in melee with both of them right now. I just
I
don't
am.
have them.
That's fine. That's fine.
So there's only the dire wolf and the regular lichen wolf.
How hurt are they looking? How are they?
The dire wolf has taken a decent amount of damage, but still looks pretty good. And the ape, it looks bloodied. More than half.
Bloodied.
Or did you want to move your buggies?
It doesn't really matter right now.
Yeah, I
Fair
mean,
enough.
It is
Who were-
literally whichever creature I
Ah,
hit. So
yeah. So you really don't even need a mini for it, but it's still
I
cool.
definitely do. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
I was gonna say-
How else are we going to keep track of what she hit last?
Yeah,
Fair enough.
it's 100% necessary.
You expect me to keep track?
So-
I don't. No.
Yeah.
Now that the doggo is in with the dire doggo, who is apparently the leader of this pack, Shink is going to turn their attention to them. Because this is the doggo in charge. Take out the doggo in charge. And Shink is going to try to hit them with a Wrathful and Divine Smite.
Ooh.
Don't forget D4.
Can you do 2 smites in one?
Uh,
Oh, because
Wrathful
one's
Smite-
an ability, one's a spell.
Yeah, it's a bonus action spell. And the other one is just Divine Smite.
That's disgusting.
It's beautiful. I
Don't
love
you
it.
have to activate it with a bonus? No, you
it
activate
activates
the
when you hit.
spell, and then it triggers when you hit.
Yeah.
Oh god, fucking paladins.
Oh, smites are broken.
Does the
spot,
22
too.
hit the dire wolf?
22 hits the dire wolf.
Okay.
Bring in the Wrath of God.
They're like, just checking.
Shink's about to end the species.
Well, let's do the
You should have
1d8.
listened to its cry.
So the sword does 4 damage. No, 6 damage, I'm sorry. 6 damage. Wrathful Smite is 1d6 psychic. And Divine is 2d8.
You got holy. You got holy. And you
15?
got holy.
15 damage to him?
Radiant and
No,
psychic,
I don't.
yes.
I don't have any holy spells.
Right, fair enough.
Nature.
How much was
fair.
your
fair.
blade?
The blade was 6. I rolled that separately. That was the first 6 I
Oh, okay. So
And then it
that's
was
separately. So that'd be
15
an
for the
additional
Divine
3.
and the psychic.
Okay. It looks like it has taken a substantial amount of damage as you basically come down with your blade, and there's a blast of just divine. There's this bluish sort of red energy that erupts from your blade when it.
I need to see all sorts of cool magic today.
Okay, so that took a substantial amount of damage. It is now the wolf's turn.
You get 9 temporary hit points.
What's that?
You hear a howl. Both of them are going to take their full action to take the dash action. at
Why are you running?
You
I
don't-
get to attack!
No, you do not, because they're taking their full action.
They're taking a dash action, not a
I'm sorry.
withdrawal.
Withdraw.
Disengage.
Disengage.
Okay.
Thank you.
I was
couldn't
gonna
think
say,
of
you
the
said
word.
dash, you didn't say disengage.
Disengage.
So I was like,
It's all good.
Disengage. Is what I
Disengage
meant.
gets them far less distance than dash.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So that's.
Wolves are
Let's see.
getting the fuck out of dodge.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65,
Oh.
70, 75, 80.
Still in range.
Yeah, same though.
I'll just grab you by the feet and just hold you out the window for
Oh no. That's the fun thing with Magic Missile. It's 120 foot range.
Yeah.
True, that's
My
true.
bow is 150.
Nice.
God dang it.
Good,
I have
good,
a long bow.
That's their full action. They are retreating. It is. That's his turn.
Oh, fuck's sake.
If you shoot him in the back of the head, is that stealth?
Yeah, see, the problem is I don't think I have anything that can hit them. I don't even have a friggin' bow on me.
Oh, really?
I mean, you can always grab my crossbow.
That's-
I'll allow it.
Sure, why not? I'm gonna go.
You're right next to
I'm
him.
gonna mug the Fae.
Yeah. I'll say it's a move equivalent action to grab a willing weapon.
Sweet.
It's a light crossbow.
Okay, fair enough.
And it's already loaded.
Nice.
Because you can.
Aww. Womp womp.
No, yeah. You
The
grab.
big one.
You grab
Shoot
it,
yourself.
and unfortunately, it just gets hooked in the pocket.
Right.
Damn! It looked so cool in your head
The
too.
entire fairy comes with it just...
It looks so cool in your head. Okay. So that means it
You go up to
is.
9 temporary hit points.
God damn, dude.
And
Bismuth, it is your turn.
It's okay, I don't need
Oh,
dignity.
I don't even think there's
I mean, right now you're literally holding up a fucking
Wait,
thing.
Do you have
I guess there
anything that's
is-
range?
I do. I just don't know how much the range is.
Because the
80
closest.
feet.
80 feet? There's one within 80 feet of you.
I have a 20 feet movement speed. Can I make it to the door and like be able to aim
5,
outside?
10, 15, 20, 30. You can make it here and still have your full action.
With a 20-foot movement speed?
10, 15. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I didn't know because I was like over at this window. I didn't know.
Yeah, but I'm basically making the base as the where your origin is.
Oh, okay.
So
So I would be at the bottom of the stairs?
Yeah, right. You basically go right past, right there. Perfect.
Okay.
Yep.
How far away is the dire wolf?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
It would be
30.
about
30?
no, the dire wolf.
Oh, the
Yeah.
dire wolf?
Yeah, the dire wolf
16,
is going to
16,
go gone.
Was 80
80
feet
feet.
away
Yeah.
from you.
80 feet
So
away from
that
me.
means it is 70 feet away from you.
So in range.
Yep.
I'll take a chance.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna say I went to get, his crossbow and I got smacked in the face with a wing.
Does your
Yeah, literally, one of the entire
D4
period
still
right now.
affect if I'm using my crossbow? Oh, sweet. Okay.
Any attack or save.
Question for you.
Yes.
What does the 600 mean?
Ooh! I finally did something with my crossbow.
600 means that's the
That
second
is a
categori
20.
that you're at the disadvantage for.
Yeah,
So
that's
you
the
have,
maximum.
you have an
range.
effective range of 600 feet.
Basically, an arc shot.
Yeah.
You aim up
Yeah.
and then
But
rain
that was-
hell down on
But
it.
that one's at
Jesus.
I got a 20.
20? Okay, 20 hits.
Alright, so that's a
Yes, we- oh, plus
1d8 plus 1. 2 damage.
2 damage?
Hey, 2 damage,
Kill,
2
kill,
damage.
kill!
Not enough.
I
Sorry.
mean, that's still a hell of a shot.
Those dice are giving you attitude.
It's the one time my crossbow's done something.
Well, the other nice thing
You
about
basically-
crossbows is their max range is 320.
No! You hear as he takes a shot, it's still hanging out.
Aww.
Not that it changes anything about what the wolves decided to do, but it has to succeed on the wisdom saving throw or be afraid of me.
It's afraid of you.
It runs even harder.
It runs
Well,
backwards.
now it makes sense why it's running.
It pees a little.
It was already going to retreat. I had a certain amount of people that would die before it retreated.
I mean,
You
they're
guys have-
animals.
Yeah,
Makes
exactly.
sense.
Yeah.
We are not worth the effort to kill and eat.
Okay. Yeah, that's
So
cool.
that was
How many
Bismuth's
temporary points do
turn.
you
I had 6.
have? Okay, then never mind. You still have 6.
Zala.
I will less.
It's your turn.
I probably can't save refrain from here.
That is a range.
Actually, you might.
Can you arc shot a sacred flame?
I can
Sacred Flame might be range fucking sight.
60 foot. I might be able to hit with that
You
one.
hit that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you
Okay, so I go toddling over to the door and just go. You forgot your star arrow.
Dexterity saving throw?
Anybody who's watching this from the upstairs is going,
What is your DC?
14.
It succeeds.
I was
Okay.
gonna say, would it see it coming if it disengaged and is running away?
It still gets its AC.
Yeah.
you probably heard the
Still
what?
gets its AC. Yeah. So yeah, it basically just ducks and
Run faster, run
keeps
faster, run
going.
faster.
Yeah.
I missed.
I missed. Zala, Horatio, it is your turn.
Well, see if I wild surge. Nope. Magic missile on him.
Okay.
That's 2,
Zala gets 8 temporary hit points.
7, 9 force damage.
Fuck you.
You
bro.
help push him along.
Next turn.
Ah!
You thought it. Almost. Top of the turn, Ava, it is your turn.
Fuck that guy
It
in
has
one
taken
particular.
41 fucking damage so
there
far.
is
You are
no-
still within range.
There is no range limit given to my swarm.
That means it follows your arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, they basically
I just
follow
wanted.
your
I just
arrow.
wanted. I just wanted to answer that
That's
question ahead of
awesome.
time because that's what I was looking at. I was like,
Wait, how many temporary hit points do you have?
5.
5? You have 7 now.
that font really is hard to read.
Looks like an old. Which one was it?
That was the 11.
Yeah,
Yeah.
11,
Okay.
Okay.
So 11 plus 20.
Yes. You hit.
Yes. 7, 9, 14.
14 damage?
Yes.
Tell me what happens.
Yes! Fuck you!
Excellent.
Well,
Well done.
well,
That's terrifying.
Ava was watching it run away and decided, no. It might come back. Come back. And just pulls her arrow back, hits it, and then immediately the swarm just kind of swoops in
The skeleton has another dog.
It's like bullet time almost as you pull out your bow and just you've got the locusts that are swarming around it. And you see lots of plates fall that it can't eat and whatnot, but yeah, they're just basically going into the body. There's blood beads as it is
This is
being
why we don't fuck
eviscerated.
with locusts.
Yeah, they can do shit like that in big enough swarms too. It's terrifying.
It's gonna leave a larger surprise skeleton.
Yeah. So the beast dies. I'm going to cinematically kill this one.
And she was gonna shoot it.
It's
with
not
a
gonna get
crossbow
away.
next turn.
Yeah, we'll say just shot with the arrow. It's dead.
Put down the gold yeller.
Well then, I guess I'll drop
Like
my
old
blade song unless another
Steve.
enemy presents itself immediately.
Okay.
Well, that was fun.
It is.
Where are you? I have too many songs.
You do.
Go through and compile this.
I add a tick to the personal note of don't fuck with the ranger. Just nope. Nope.
Where are you, oppressive?
Fun fact. Locusts are actually very tasty.
Oh yeah.
Nom, 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 nom.
Hey, if it's
Yeah,
gonna
that's
try
right
and eat you,
here,
you must
like-
lead it back.
Chocolate-covered insects are very popular, actually.
I've had roasted grasshoppers, and it had like some sort of dry rub type stuff.
Yeah, I imagine it'd be very similar.
Pretty
To,
freaking good.
yeah.
I don't know if I can eat bugs because I have a shellfish allergy.
Hmm.
And it's just a
Yeah.
water bug on land.
Right.
Huh.
I've tried meal
There might
worms,
be
but
enough
that's
of a separation there because
'Cause
they
they're-
might produce different chemicals to survive in those
I talked to the
environments.
doctor first.
Yeah.
Yeah, consult a doctor before consuming insects.
Yeah.
After all the combat, would there be an opportunity for me at some point to go and inspect those
Absolutely.
metal plates that fell to see if they're worth anything for smithing?
Absolutely. So after the last beast falls, there's this moment where you all can kind of walk over to the different corpses. The other lichens had nothing on them.
Yeah.
They're just corpses. They stay in their amalgamated form as well. You go over to where the dire beast was, and you see these. They're not metal. They're bones. Just bony plates that are protruding out of its body. Overgrown. Yes, you could make armor out of this if you wanted to. If you collected it and got it to a blacksmith.
The temp
Yeah, I'm a
HP goes away now that that's over.
What's that?
Temp HP goes away now that
Yeah, the
that's over.
will fade after like 10 minutes, I think, or something like that.
Long rest.
Long rest. Oh, okay, so it just stays until you guys rest. That's awesome.
You know what? I am encumbered anyways. I might as well just add more.
So you're just gonna drag this bitch back?
I mean, how much will it weigh? Will it bring me down to 10 feet or?
This will basically over encumber you. This beast probably weighs about 300, 400 pounds.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
They
Are there any like prime pieces I can take?
Sure, you could take some time and huck off some of the important pieces. Go ahead and make a survival check.
you could just wait
Okay.
until the bugs are finished eating it and just
That is
Swift it
also
right off.
true. Yeah. After
just pluck it off.
Yeah, whatever the bugs
That's
don't
great.
eat, just take.
I'll give you advantage.
Okay. I was gonna say 18. 18.
18. Yeah, you're able to get significant amount of plating. You can just write down that you have 20 pounds of plate of dire bone.
So, I'm not a doctor or a naturalist, but I am curious, so I'm gonna go out and look at one of the bodies of the random lichens to see if there's anything abnormal or special or in any way noteworthy.
Make either a medicine or an arcana
One
check.
bone
excellent.
plate armor.
Warning.
I'll also examine these things.
24.
24. They look like lichens. You see the tribal markings on it, so there is probably someone who's a little bit more intelligent than that dire wolf that was leading. So there could be someone else behind it. It could be a coordinated attack.
Do I know if this marking is indicative of a tribe or other organization that's in this area, around the city?
Make a history roll.
Oh my gosh, guys.
Nope.
Enemies everywhere.
The die roll has decided that I have a brain fart.
Okay, yeah, no, not that you can think of.
I probably haven't been here long enough
Yeah.
to know for certain.
Is everybody okay?
Yep.
Well enough, I suppose.
Pull out my stick, start poking one of the dead bodies.
Extra so because of that extra help.
Okay, so there's a moment of quiet, a moment of rest. You guys are able to take a short rest if you want to. If there's any roleplay you want to do before I kind of elapse a little bit of time, you may do that as well.
Is the
I'll take a
short
short
rest the
rest.
campfire, or is that the or is
Yes,
that long rest?
I believe it brings up the option of how you want to rest.
Okay, if I fuck this up, I'm sorry.
Whatever, I don't care.
Well,
Short
yeah,
rest.
the
Okay,
campfire is a short rest.
We're
Okay, cool.
we're getting close to the end, anyways.
Okay.
It's almost 9, so.
Yeah.
Do we just reset back to max, or are we just doing hit dice?
Yeah, we do hit dice.
Okay.
Okay, so is
Hey,
there
back to full.
any roleplay or anything else anyone wants to do before I elapse a little bit of time?
I just kind of look over in Zalo's direction, like, that's a remarkable talent you have.
It comes from staring at the sky a lot.
Not the weirdest way I've ever heard of getting magic.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, I once knew a man who got magic from a shellfish.
Now, I've been told the gods live in the stars. I suppose that seems to be true, at least in your instance.
I suppose to be a little more thorough, you spend night after night by yourself staring up at the night sky, unblinking and unbreathing for an extended period of time, and eventually God talks to you.
Duly noted.
Yes.
I'll have to try that sometime.
You feel a tug at one of your tails.
Okay.
You look and you see a little child who is just tugging at the tail.
Aww. You have a fan.
The Shink looks very uncomfortable and not sure what to do with.
Thank you, Burp! Walks away.
Aw, grumpy bird noises.
Is anyone doing anything in particular?
I was gonna suggest letting the people upstairs know that they were safe now.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
it seems they already know.
So we'll lapse a little bit of time. We'll say everything calmed down. You are given meals. You're able to wash up, acquaint yourself with the situation, and calm down. When there is a loud stomping noise from outside, and you see some of the denizens like, "Oh God, what now?" As you hear.
Is there a convenient window that I can look out of?
Something is knocking on the door. Something big. Yes.
No.
I don't know what's happening right now. You see, it's you can't really see much. There's something huge blocking your vision. It's huge, like a waxy sort of white.
Well, I don't know what it is, but it's rather...
Open the door, stick my head out. Can I help you?
You look over, so you poke your head out, and you look up, and you see this large, like 7, almost 8 foot tall creature made out of wax, and it's got candles all over it. Just Horatio! He just looks around, looking
Down
for someone.
here!
You Horatio!
That depends, who's asking?
Huh? Me?
No, that's fair. Yes. How can I help you?
Grabs you from the waist and picks you up. He turns around.
Am I being kidnapped again?
And he sets you down on the ground. And then you see him turn around. And he starts walking away.
That's a new one.
I call out the window. Does this happen to you often?
The candle golem's a new one.
Kaz and I were thinking that it was going to be the crab.
Oh, no. I was like, what? Crap? No. No, yeah, and the wax golem walks away. And with that confusion, we will end tonight's episode. However, away. Wibbly spibbly, wibbly, wibbly. Transition back to the throne room, where a servant looks up at his master and, Sir, I have managed to identify most of them. There was one that has evaded my knowledge, though. I'm not sure who they are. Send one after them in particular. At once, Josiah. And that is where we'll end tonight's episode. Alright, so one person has not been identified. Who is it?
Probably the dead one.
That's fair.
The wild card.
Top two candidates, this one and that one.
I mean, there's an outsider.
Yeah.
There's a lot of weird shit going
I'm a
on.
literal celestial being.
So say just draw
Okay.
lots to see who to blame
Bird.
it on.
But dead people don't have any rights or personhood.
That's
so.
true.
Plus, Zal is the only person to arrive at the scene of us being knocked out in our first session.
That's fair. Alright, so,
That is true.
Shink, what have you learned?
I have learned that children make Shank apparently unsure grumpy. The Shank doesn't know how to react to this small thing.
Unsure how to react to children. You have learned more about your character's interaction with people. Sure. Okay.
I think Talk is going to be really pissed at Horatio for a lot of stuff now. And apparently I made a friend in a wax golem.
Fair enough. Okay. Isn't it?
I'm quite curious what's going on with... I'm forgetting names. It's your character.
That's Sarah?
Viscerin, yes.
Viscerin. I'm quite curious what's going on with Viscerin, but considering actions in the past combat and this one, I believe they are good,
You're a friend.
well-intentioned, very friend, wanting to help. Everyone seems to be quite good people,
Okay. So
all
you,
considering.
I haven't heard any of us yet.
so you have basically learned more about your allies and potentially what you expect in the future. Zala.
Apparently, when you use divine healing in front of a bunch of people, they have a tendency to react strongly to it.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone can read that.
I can.
Yeah.
Cult of Sellers.
Hey, I started a cult! Congrats! Is that a new record? This thing, is that a new record for setting up a cult?
Right?
Yeah,
Speedrun.
actually.
Viserion, what have you
Is
learned?
this episode 3?
Well, two things. The troubles at home seem to be getting a little out of hand, and that's not great. Because normally it doesn't. There's not a problem with the young, so that's put me back a bit. And these fellows seem to be at least moderately competent, so they're good to have at my side when I'm going to be out here on my own.
For right now.
Okay.
Well, yes, things can change.
Ava,
Oh,
No,
what
This is
have
good
you
yet.
learned?
Right, send me some dragon.
I've got bugs.
You do have bugs. What have you learned about said bugs?
They go on num num.
They do go. They do indeed go on nom nom.
They wreck some shit.
You got so high you created life.
Oh, dude. Fucking egg. I want to get there.
You got some high you made
I'm
a
just saying,
plague.
it's impressive.
All right. So that was everyone showed up today's session. Everyone did some cool ass roleplay, and there was a hard encounter. It wasn't a deadly encounter, but I'm gonna have to obviously up the difficulty because of you. And then 3 extra points for the what have you learned, so you get 6 checkpoints.
Nice.
I believe that's enough to get to level 5.
We are at 14 now.
Yes, so you're at level 5.
We're
'Cause
still-
you would have.
It still only takes 4 to get there. Right?
So the one, because you were at 7.
Yep.
So that would have brought it to 8, level up, and then
Plus 6.
plus 6 more. So that's another level up. So you're level 5 with 2 checkpoints.
Sweet.
All right. And that is where we will end the stream. Thank you all for joining. And like I said, if you want to win the Lofi, join our Discord. Join the fun. We're a fun community. Love us. And we love you. Okay, bye!
Bye!
Bye!